Yeah, no, we got the Yuel mirror here, and you know this character getting heavily reworked in the motion patch. You know her stance no longer auto carries, now it's a manual thing, and a bunch of other properties got changed. So you see how these players, you know, use those changes to their advantage.
Yeah, I know it is very great to be there. You know, the SBA can be enough to take it. And yeah, as I was saying, it's probably weird to adapt to after so long. The character had the auto parry stance, now she doesn't. Like, I can't imagine how she deals with her own pressure in that stance.
Because I believe she's had that auto parry since vanilla even too. So like, imagine you've been playing this character for years and suddenly like, oh, there goes one of your main mechanics.
Yeah, it's a key from there. Caught with that far out.
Yeah, that far out standing low.
Man.
It's like that standing lows in this game are so devious. You know, you like just cancel them with whatever, and get caught blocking not low. It's tough. Oh my goodness! Nice overhead there from the stance. And yeah, that is an overhead now.
Out of the corner. Looking to make some space here. Caught by the far 8.
Nice little raging strike, raging chain combo here. And Yuel, not Yuel, sorry, there's 2 Yuels on stream. Kaiina here going to take that that first game against Yaer. We'll see, we're taking some time on this. Maybe a character swap. No, looks like we're going right back into it with here.
Caught by the dash. On the low. Yaer now on the offensive, getting great. Kaiina getting clipped by the 8 stance. No plus trade. Spacing out these 5 8s. Sorry. Very good button. Takes a lot of space, gives you a big combo.
Here it is, that U stance is so good for doing whatever you want. And we're going to super here, but gets that manual parry off. Did not press the button before the super flash.
Staggers here, trying to back up, fishing for that part once again. Jump, not getting punished.
Oh, nice catch on the spot out there.
Yeah.
This is gonna kill right here. Oh, drops the combo. A little unfortunate, but Yaer going to want to make the most of this right now. Take this round where he took the previous game.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be enough, and Kaiina going to get that back throw, taking the round, and Kaiina now on 7 point here against Yaer.
Good run up there to stop him doing that like stance follow up that when it's spaced it's not that punishable, but you know when you're blocking it, absolutely get that back throw. Now Yaer on the defense. Excellent. See that low stance.
Yeah, being forced to block that Yuel mix up in the corner and that stance is so tough. You know, she got that overhead low mix up now.
That was a really great then I kind of which lets Yaer get this corner combo here, kind of living on a pixel.
Here with a massive health lead right now. Just needs 1 hit, but Kaiina here not gonna make that easy. I think that's an unfortunate misinput there with that DP on wake up. I don't think that's what he wanted.
Yeah. We're gonna be going to
battle 3.
Yep.
Engage.
Let's see if Yaer can keep himself in winners. Or if Kaiina will prevail.
Oh. Tries to go for the 2H, but that JU by Yuel is such a good air soul. Nice little combo here from Yaer. Bringing kind of home the stand here. A nice DP out of the corner there by Kaiina.
Oh, and the double dash L. Yaer comes out on top. Good match there. We're going to go all the way over the corner. This might be enough.
I don't think
actually, no, he doesn't have super.
No.
Oh, tries to...
Yeah, trying to go for the Brave counter there, but just missed time. Yaer going to capitalize on that combo kill. And we're suddenly tied up 1-1 here.
Yeah, 1 round apiece.
Believe in
Going to be going into game 3.
Battle 1. Engage.
We've seen the tools. You, of course, both players know very well the tools the other has.
Absolutely. You know, mirror matches, if you want to think about it, like a team sets of skill, like can you deal with your own character's options? Like it's totally even here.
Depends, because some characters really struggle with dealing with their own tools.
And I wonder if this is one of those cases, you know, because Yuel with that stance is so tough to deal with on defense. But
yeah,
he's got some nice defensive tools there. He's got some backstab. So I think that makes it really interesting.
That was a great confirm by Yaer there into the H special for the pickup. Little ball bounce. Forward throw. BC up by Kaiina, trying to jump out. BC by Yaer in response.
Going players here in SSBA range. So low here. And there's so many brave counters flying out. All the meter getting spent there. And that's kind of going up around and putting himself back on set point.
Engage.
See if he can make it happen this time. Neutral being played here. Spacing out with these far H's. As I mentioned, a great whip punish on the dash L there.
There's the parry, but doesn't get caught.
Oh, caught by that far 8. Wait, that? No, sorry. Either way, caught by Big Button.
Yeah, kind of here with a big health advantage. Definitely going to make the most of this here. I don't think that's going to do quite yet. Not with the speeder for Super.
Yeah.
We are one hit away here, and that stands low is going to seal the deal. Kind of taking the set 2-1 over Yaer.
Yep, and that's going to be that. Kind of able to clutch up, finding the holes in the game plan, patching them up real quick.
And very clean stuff from both players there. Yeah, it's not every day that you see Yuel, and you know, even less so the Mirror. I feel like
for sure.
not a super common character. I can't imagine that like the several reworks sort of help that case. You know, you pick up a character and they're totally different now, and you're like, well, I'll just go play someone else.
She is. Okay, we're going to be looking at some replays from that last game here. But yeah, as you were saying, I think Yuel is an interesting character where I don't think she's not super powerful, but at the same time,
a bit of an unorthodox pick compared to like, you know, many of the other strong characters in the cast, of which there are like no shortage, obviously. But yeah.
Hold on, I want to double check something. Okay. The spin attack, it's actually close H. It's not far H.
Yes, the spin attack, that's far M actually.
No, that's far H.
Far H?
I was checking. It is far H.
Far H, that's close H.
Sorry, I meant to say close H.
Okay,
I always thought it was far H because they're doing it from so far, but I guess the proximity on it
is the
quite
one
big.
where like she sticks out like the two swords, like
the stab.
this, you know, like
yeah,
like the double stab.
Just wanted to double check that. Apologies, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, no. As you're saying, I thought it was far H. I can't lie, because I knew it was an H button. Right?
You know, like,
I'm like, they're doing it from really far away,
the
right?
funny thing is I've heard from a lot of like, you know, legacy vanilla players is that like Yuel's far M kind of holds a similar niche to everyone's 6XL.
Yeah.
Just like this is the button you press in the mid range to sort of like get in the opponent's face, like whiff punish them, all that. So the fact that she has that 6XL and the far M is like, what do I use these two for?
Yeah, no, for sure.
And then she's got far H on top of that. Like, you know, a lot of buttons to sort of figure out like what exactly should I be doing here.
And I think it sort of exemplifies what you were saying earlier, right, about her being sort of like a more unorthodox pick.
Yeah, for sure.
But I guess that's what makes it interesting. Anyway, next up here on the player cam, we can see the Dragon of Montreal versus, what is it, XX Animal Lover.
Yeah, Animal Lover XX, man of many names. You know, this is Soriz versus Ferry, I believe.
Yeah, Ferry Soriz. Which, thinking about this matchup, I can't imagine Ferry is having that much fun, but I guess we'll see. Because, I mean, you know, Soriz is a character defined by plus EX moves in your face, chip damage.
You know, closing the distance with that like that armored U punch, like you know, like like Sora is definitely a character who just kind of is like, yeah, I just kind of want to be in, and that's it, you know, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to stay in. Ferry is about as far away as you can get from that. Ferry is like, all right, I got a really long whip, and I want to stay as far away from possible because it doesn't matter if I hit you with the tip of the whip or like the like the hilt of it, it's gonna do the same damage. I mean, stay away from me.
You say that, but recently they've changed Ferry so that when she does the command whip, you can fling them back into the corner.
Yeah, no, for sure. I've been hit by that all the time. You know, I play against Ferry a lot because I live in Canada, and we have a lot of them. But no, yeah, Ferry definitely, you know, like that classic like normal zoner, but not only is she like that classic normal zoner, but she's also got like some, you know, pretty devious mix-ups, like for a pretty like sort of chill game on the mix-up side. Like this is no like uni we're talking about where we got like forbidden like 16-way mix or anything. It's like, you know, it's a lot of like a lot of mids, you know, some lows, an overhead here and there. But Ferry, you know, like she'll just put you in that, like she'll put GG on you, she'll go for the overhead, she'll go for the low. You're like, help me, what do I do?
Yeah. But anyway, I think it's kind of interesting though because
Vikala.
on. That's not Ferry.
That's not Ferry. This might be a button check. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if Animal Lover has been playing Vikala.
I haven't heard actually, no. But
Every day is New Year's.
every day is New Year's. I didn't know she said that.
Might be true.
It might be true. You know, Happy New Year's, y'all.
I can't lie. When this character's trailer initially came out and they have like this song, like you know the Vikala song.
Yeah.
It was stuck in my head a little bit. I can't lie.
All right,
Yeah.
just a button check here. No, I can't lie. Like this character absolutely has been growing on me. Like I first saw her like when they revealed like, oh, Vikala will be the final character of the pack.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, I'm not that big a fan. I don't love her design, whatever. But like, you know, she comes out with like the starter guide, the trailers and stuff, and it's like, this character's kind of really funny actually. Like this character, I can't dislike her. She's too cute.
Yeah, there we are.
Yeah, here's the Ferry,
Anyway.
the Soriz.
What I was saying before about Ferry is it's interesting how she wants to zone you, but with this new tool to throw you in the corner, she wants to stop zoning you at some point. And you almost have to consider it as like, what is like a risk reward? Because she does get like the fuzzy high-low off of it with flinging you in the corner, set GG, do your fuzzy high-low, whatever.
Yeah.
The instant overhead mix-up. But how worth is that if they block it, right?
True, true.
And that's the kind of, you know, like mental decision-making you have to get really good at when you're playing this kind of matchup. You throw Soriz in the corner, and he blocks your mix, and you have to block him now.
And especially consider Soriz too. He's got that like, you know, that muscle parry as well. Like
That's true.
You know, like he can just ignore the mix altogether because I believe it covers both highs and lows. He's got the DP, you know, 50-meter classic. So you know, maybe the play here is just like, I'm just gonna keep Soriz out the whole game because like, when you're getting locked down by Soriz pressure, you're like, oh, I don't want to be here.
Nah, for sure. Nice close H into the grab there. GG set already.
And we're going to see here what you were saying, like, you know, Ferry here just putting Soriz in the corner immediately, getting a pretty big damage combo, all things considered.
Yeah, and that's what you were saying, the UDP into the roll.
And it's just like that, you know, like Dragon of Montreal here has put Animal Lover X here in the corner.
Yeah. And I mean, one key thing off that Soriz UDP, that was a wonderful spot. That was by Animal Lover, by the way.
Oh, that's the setup right there. You put GG on, you do UDP, they can't punish you for it, so it'll just catch everything.
Yeah.
You spent 50 meter for just kind of like a stay in jail free card almost.
Stay in jail free, huh? Nah, but what I was saying with the Soriz UDP, you can roll after it and get a side switch, which then sticks Ferry in the Granblue zone.
Yeah, honestly, both these characters have really strong
side switch,
like side switch options. Yeah,
for sure. You're gonna see some classic zoning here. Dragon Montreal trying to feel things out. That was a great roll on the far medium.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with these rolls against Ferry because it's, you know, a simple way to get past her, you know, for her far M or far H, but her 2M will catch you because it's a low there.
Good block on the U punch as well. The EX DP is baited. That's not a true reversal, but it is very, very fast, and it does move forward quite quickly, so it can catch you.
Yeah, I believe it's like frame 5, which is like among the fastest buttons in the entire game, and it moves forward like instantly.
Yeah, so it's a very strong button despite not being a DP.
Yeah, and Dragon of Montreal here taking the next round, and we are tied up 1-1 right now. We'll take this first game.
Guess we'll have to wait and see. Good sweep there by Animal Lover. Just going forward with some staggered close H pressure.
Yeah, Ferry's got that that plus on block close H, kind of a rare sight in this game, and you have to respect it because you get counter hit by that, and that's like one of the character's biggest sources of damage.
That was a great jab out of the air there, going into the U spiral.
Both players playing very patient here. Don't want to make too many big commitments here. Health is about even.
Yeah.
Oh, nice big punch into the corner. We got plus frames for days, and the Lover there, Brave countering out, but we're back in the corner.
And one important thing to note about this matchup is runs are committal in this game. If you dash up, you can get clipped by a button. If you don't spot dodge, you can't dash block like instantly out of a run.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice clash. What are we gonna see here? Oh my goodness. Blowing, blowing through that with the U punch. I don't know if that kills, actually. It's going to be close.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it just shy of combo limit. Dragon of Montreal taking game 1 just like that.
There we see the
Believe in
power
victory.
of that Soriz,
Battle one.
the fist of neutral
The
skip.
fist! Oh!
Plowing right through. Got some zoning. Again.
Yeah,
going
Dragon
for it.
Montreal here, like trying to play as patient as you really can in this matchup. Just not committing too much. Just wants to find a safe, secure way in.
Yeah, trying to fish for it there, but not enough of a gap between the whip specials. Of course, now it's on cooldown because Animal Lover used the EX special, but I'm just going to wait here.
Both players here so patient, not committing to any big options, knowing that the other could blow them up for it at any time.
Yeah. Spacing things out, and there we go. Blocks the dash out. Good punish on the sweep there. Not quite going to be able to get a combo. Animal Lover tries to go for the back throw into the corner, but Dragon of Montreal is ready with a button. And now we're getting caught by the fire buttons.
Not going to quite kill here, but this is going to do a lot of damage here.
Yeah, you are going to get DP into GG.
And here's the setup. Will it be high-low? Blocks correctly. Oh, but gets countered. Spot dodges, though, expected the Brave counter. And we got Fundoshi mode is online. What will we see here? Animal
You know
Lover.
what we're going to see?
Yeah,
we're going to
with
see a spot dodge into a back
A
throw.
nice back throw after spot dodging that dash punch.
Engage.
Yeah. Alright. Animal Lover looking a lot more in control of this game. There's the Growler getting a punish into a back throw for Dragon of Montreal. Plus frames. Good tech on the throw and a good far L as well to stop the run-up.
Okay, Dragon of Montreal here absolutely wants to just keep this pressure, dodges the Brave counter just by spacing it out. Oh my goodness, what a combo there. Hops over with the U ground punch, and that's not going to quite kill, drops the combo there.
Yeah, that was a great read though. Either way, Animal Lover getting the pressure started once again. Gonna go for the side switch here.
I know Ferry players much prefer the SBA even once the SSBA is online because it gives them better Oki, and that's kind of what Ferry needs here.
Yeah, for sure. Good bait on the DP there as well. Goes low.
Oh my goodness!
That was a good bait.
That was a great bait. He had one Brave point left, and Animal Lover there was just like, you are going to Brave counter now. Calls him out for it and takes the game.
Yeah, that was a great roll on the round start there by Dragon of Montreal. We're going straight into the plus frames. The Soriz Classic doing a little run up to L, trying to catch Animal Lover pressing here. Forward throw. And a, expected Brave counter.
Oh, big counter hit close heavy there. Just going to do a lot of damage into the classic setup.
Interestingly, they were able to link the dash L after the close H because of the crouch confirm as well.
Yeah.
The Growler tanking the hit there. Dragon of Montreal looking for a way back in, but another Brave counter will meet him. Animal Lover is out of Brave points now.
Yeah, the damage penalty doesn't matter too much since you'll probably die in one hit at this health anyways, but and just like that, like just the lack of Brave points means you can't Brave counter anymore, and if you're Dragon of Montreal there, you're like, oh, sweet, I can just do whatever pressure I want now.
Yeah. Not for sure. Going in with the punches. The punches in the spaced out far M specifically. That big boot that he shoots horizontally, that's that far M. That button is very difficult to deal with. Low crushes too, actually, I think.
I think so, yeah. Maybe not so as much as relevant against Ferry with the big win, but definitely useful. Oh! And this is going to be so much damage. It's not quite going to kill, but Animal Lover here in the corner on the back foot here against Soriz, who's up around. And just needs one more hit here to seal the deal.
Has SSBA available though, but you have to be so careful.
Oh, tries to spot dodge, but that U fists on the ground. 3 explosions, you can't spot dodge all of them.
Yeah, no, that's a really good bait actually. Animal Lover expecting the the big punch, the neutral skip coming straight through, because that's one that you can actually spot dodge on reaction and then get a punish on. But Dragon of Montreal probably knowing that intuitively, that he's gonna try to react not to the move itself, but the flash of like the screen darkening from the U special activation.
Goes for the one to catch the spot dodge, like just very smart plays there all around.
Great game knowledge and very good awareness of the situation they're in. Dragon of Montreal takes it 2-1.
Yeah, we've been seeing some damn close sets so far, and we've only seen, what, 3?
Yeah.
Like, this is some good gaming right now.
Yes. We've got some replays coming up from that previous game. Some of the highlights here. The Ferry pressure, the Ferry blender.
That UGG is just so tough to deal with, like, just put him out there, lock him down. And catching him with the low whip right there. Like, it's so tough against this character. You're like, let me walk back and forth because that's safer than dashing.
Yeah.
And then you get caught low by 2M and you're like, I can't even walk. I gotta crouch block.
Yep.
It's so difficult to deal with. But yeah, that U punch just blowing through anything Ferry can do at mid-range is so strong in that matchup, and Dragon of Montreal shows he's got that on lock. You know, he's like, that whip can't do anything to me when I'm blue.
It's certainly a great way to hedge your bets when you have 50 meter and you think they're going to press a special that they can't spot dodge out of. You might as well just send it.
Might as well. But yeah. That I'm sure we'll see some more of maybe even both these players. Honestly, like I could see both of these players making top 8.
Yeah.
Reappearing in the stream at a later time.
I guess we'll see. I mean, it's hard to guess for sure.
For sure.
There we go. We saw that again. The replay of that just beautifully timed spot dodge into the punish.
I feel like spot dodging Brave Counter. Like Brave Counter is so strong to the point it's like. You can do it off any hit, any block stun. So it's like if you like hard call out, like you like it's like the JoJo meme. Like your next move is Brave Counter, and you just spot dodge it, punish them hard, and you're like, how could you have guessed? It would have been right then and there.
I love seeing like the head nod on these replays because I look for it every time. Like you saw right there, Dragon of Montreal just like after he gets the his Brave Counter to spot dodge and punish, he's like. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, no, the competition is definitely tough, and like you, your opponents are almost as much of like an opponent as like yourself. You know, you get hit by something like you're upset about. Like no, you got hit the nod. It's all right. Go next. Lock in.
Yeah. And there was that last replay we saw. The very impressive. You know, the game knowledge, the bait. I know you're going to spot dodge, so I'm going to do the big U jump punch.
Yeah, and that jump punch, you know, speaking of, we were talking about how Soriz' far M is a pretty good low crush. Maybe not so much as useful against Ferry, but that U ground punch, that is maybe one of the best low crushes in the game.
No, for
Hops over clean off the ground. Ferry does 2M, you just go straight over, boom. So, like, that.
Honestly, that's a mid crush.
Yeah, exactly. That's a mid crush at that point. So, like, Dragon of Montreal pulling it out there knowing that it would be useful in that situation right there.
Looks
very good awareness.
Looks like next up we're going to be getting Pochp and Justin.
Ooh.
You know, actually, ironically, again, Vira and Belial. But
yeah, that's funny. No, this is the Montreal face-off, and I believe this is a top 8 qualifier too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Both Pochp and Justin making it through their sets to reach this winners semis of the pool here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure these two have played a lot. You know, they're both Montreal. Sure they both play when they go to monthlies and all that. But we'll see what happens today because, you know, whatever happened before does not matter. But what happens today, that's what matters.
Yes, of course. I see.
You know?
Interesting. But yeah. I'm sure that these players have had a lot of experience fighting each other, as you say, living in the same region, right?
And, you know, also, you know, Belial, the most common character in the game, probably, right?
You'd think?
I mean, think so. I swear I saw one of those, like, Master Rank graphs. Like, I literally yesterday, like, updated for, like, October. And I think it was, like, Belial's, like, the most represented character in Master Rank. I think.
By amount of character in Master Rank, he is the highest.
Yes.
But by play rate, I think it's Vikala. And then,
it's always the newest DLC character.
Yeah.
You look at Master Rank though, and you're like, that's a lot of Belials.
Of course. I mean, very, very, very good character in his own right.
And Vira too, not I wouldn't call her uncommon either. You know, a lot of people playing her. That install is just so strong, so tempting. Like, I can see the appeal. You know, you're like playing on the back foot for most of the game, and then it's like, oh, I got 50 meter, or I got 100 meter, or you know, I got you with that command grab. It's time for me to just like turn into a Marvel character, basically. Just go flying with those air dashes and just all the crazy setups. I know they've buffed it too in the last balance patch, where I've just been seeing some crazy, like, she's like hovering in the air with like the 5U into like, I think it's like the 2M into like the H confirm, and it's like that. You're all the way across the screen now. Like I'm not looking anymore. Please put me down.
Yeah, and I think one of the most interesting thing about watching different Belial players play is that since he has a lot of strong tools on offense that he can use, it's interesting to see how the different players choose to structure their offense in a way to Well, I mean, like, first of all, to a way they like, right? Because different players will like to fish for different things, do different strings, etc., right? But there's also the factor of how you're going to tweak your offense to what your opponent is representing as well.
Yeah, kind of just like so many different like permutations for like how you could play the character. Like, you know, you see some Belials, they go for like the M projectile like resets. Like, you know, you keep the cooldown for the H projectile, but the opponent's not ready. Like, they won't be able to challenge it in time, and like not everyone does that. And I think that's super cool seeing like, you know, what players will represent which options more or less.
Yeah.
I think Justin here like pretty standard. Doesn't go for like a ton of crazy gimmicks, which I mean, Belial, he kind of has them if you need them, which is cool.
It's up the sleeve. But yeah, there's the fist bump. We're gonna be getting right into this.
All right, this is gonna be a great set right here.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Let's get into it. This is winners semifinals for that. Wait, semifinals, so it's already in top 8 then.
For the pool.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I think loser of this still has to play another set to make top 8.
Makes sense. Alright, there's that command grab. Walking up, great tech.
Yeah, that 2M plus on block, you know, it's not your turn if you block that. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, it's a low and it's plus. It's one of Belial's best.
And special cancelable, don't forget.
Oh, my apologies. And special cancelable. But yeah, there's a great throw by Pochp, but a back throw into the corner by Justin.
Great countering right out there. And the super here going to dodge right past that projectile. Doesn't get the pickup though.
A little unfortunate, but Justin unafraid to run right back up. Pochp getting out of the corner with that air dash.
That first hit of that far H is special cancelable, so does not commit to the whole thing.
Justin tries to go for a shimmy there, but gets back thrown instead. Another back throw returned in kind. A great tech in the neutral here, but an insane runner.
There it is. Dare I say the wonton walk under.
I don't know who that is.
Great awareness there by Justin, just going clean under Pochp and just punishing from the other side.
Thankfully not getting clipped by any of the raised hitboxes on the jump normals, but able to go LLL into that SBA. TP coming through now. And a throw. Justin going on the offense.
Oh my goodness, what a shimmy. Justin.
That's footsies right there.
That was foot. Yeah, they don't call him Justin footsies for nothing.
Going into special here is going to be a lot of damage on a Pochp, but does have the miracle is possible. The dream is alive.
We'll see what happens here. What will Pochp do in this situation? Because you're not just going to give up, even if all hope looks lost.
Yeah, they said the brave counter, but there just a quick little walk up into the forward throw from Justin will get him that first game.
Yeah, very clean stuff right there. With the shades, God, he's so cool. You know, like, say what you will about Belial, but he's so stylish. Like, you know, whether he's, whether we're just talking about his design or his gameplay, like, this character's fun to watch.
Yeah. Good mid-screen confirmed there with the EX Fireball. Going into the knockdown, good tech in the corner, but caught crouching by that dash L is going to be big damage for Justin.
Good awareness there. Gets the specific crouching confirmed with that H follow-up on the fireball.
A little bit of unfortunate drop there, but able to get another hit.
Call that a Canadian reset.
Yeah. Excellent. Goes with the safe jump with the JH.
Oh my goodness! And the 2M counter hit going into the far H is so devious. Like, you get all of that without going into auto combo at all.
That's pretty good. Alright, plus frames. But smash 2M.
No, that Vira H special, I believe that's -1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My apologies. Thought it was plus for some reason.
Honestly, I thought it was when I first saw it. It's the kind of special that looks plus.
Another shimmy for Justin. Happy to walk around right outside the throw range and get these punishes.
Yeah, Justin's here on set point, and like right here, it's guess for game. We got a mountain of health to chew through if they're going to want to take this this round, let alone the set.
Yeah. Good staggers there with the 2M +1, so you don't really like testing that.
Yeah, this is how it starts. Justin here on one brave point, going to be taking increased damage. Pochp in that install, exactly what Vira wants. But that's going to do it. That far H canceling into the H projectile is going to do it, and Justin takes the set with a quick 2-0.
I did like the spacing on that jump from the Vira, but Belial and Justin able to recognize the spacing, walk up a little bit, do the far H, and just knows it's going to catch. Ending that set with, as you say, a commanding 2-0.
Yeah, very clean stuff there, and we'll be seeing more of Justin later as he is now in Winners top 8.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, we'll see what we get up to here, but yeah, just Belial there, like, you know, like nothing about him is that weird. Like, despite the fact he has that sort of like trickster reputation, you know, with the 5U parry and the fake out and all that, the command grab. At the end of the day, he's still playing like a pretty standard game compared to a lot of other characters. And so Justin there just like great like awareness of like how to use his character's simple tools. It's kind of like you have like a screwdriver and a hammer, and you can just put anything together, right? You don't need any of these complicated machines or power drills or anything like that.
I mean, there's like that common like joke within the community where it's like on launch when Yaer and Belial were super strong, right? It's that Belial, like Yaer isn't really playing Granblue. She's playing her own game, but Belial, he's just playing Granblue better than you.
Yeah.
Right. Pretty common sentiment. We're going to be looking at some replays here from that past game. Just the one replay then. But yeah, there it is.
That spacing was just so good there. That far H, like the far H already like just inches you forward just a little bit. Got a pretty big hitbox there, and also just like the awareness to be able to like hit confirm that first hit of the far H into that projectile is just it's such good player knowledge there. But I think up here we'll be having Kaiina versus Dragon of Montreal. I believe this is also a top 8 qualifier for the pool.
Yeah.
And this seems like it'll be an explosive set. You know,
sure.
Soriz versus Yuel. You know, like both these characters, pretty tough offense, but in like very different ways. Soriz kind of just like locks you down, puts you in a place, and says you are going to stay here until my pressure ends. Whereas Yuel is more like, all right, I got a low, I got an overhead. Both are going to go to a combo if you get hit. Be careful.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I feel like that's one thing that is different between the two characters. Well, they both, so they both kind of want to be in your face, but Soriz wants to be in your face with plus frames and like chipping you out, killing you, that kind of stuff. Whereas Yuel wants to be in your face, right in that close H range.
Yeah, right with that stance too.
Right in that stance overhead range. Right in that she can do like the EX backstep and catch you with a low. Like right in that perfect range where she can bait out your buttons, clip you with stuff, and then do like the backflip if you ever try to contest and try to catch you there. She does play a little bit more spaced out, but
I'm really interested in seeing how this set goes because, you know, these players, you know, kind of from Ottawa, Dragon of Montreal from, you know, Montreal, like, I can't imagine they play that frequently.
Yeah.
I know both these two are very big grinders, though. They're always practicing the game, you know, better and better every day, pinging for matchmaking in the Canada Granblue Discord. So, you know, I'm sure they fought before, but I'm not sure maybe if the last time they fought in tournament was not too recent, so, or even if it's ever happened. So, I mean, I'm excited to see how this will go.
We'll have to wait and
let the intros rock here. All-time classic. You know, like you're about to make top 8 potentially. Like, might as well let the cinematics take over for a moment.
I don't think I've ever seen the full Soriz intro. I can't lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I have either. I don't usually run into Soriz deep into bracket, at least not in the... That's a lie, actually. I'm in the same region as Rickster. I've seen Soriz deep into bracket.
Yeah. All right, getting right into things here. A good tech to start us off. Kaiina running that standard pressure. And there we see the EX backflip out of the pressure.
Yeah, Dragon of Montreal, they're just like showing the parry there just for like a moment. I feel like I don't see him use it that often, or like just in general. So I'm wondering if that'll be relevant here with against Yuel with those high lows. And right there we see it, that extra flex at the end, giving him an extra stock of those those punchy fists.
Yep, the badges, which do increase the character's tankiness, and he already has 5, which means that coming back this round is going to be a little hard.
This is, you know, if you ever played Third Strike, kind of like Q getting those 3 taunts up, and now all of a sudden he's got like double the health.
Yep. Anyway, going to do his best over here. Walking in, catching with the close H. It's going to go into combo.
And I believe this is going to kill right here going into the Raging Strike extensions.
Yeah. It's going to be enough. All right, round 2.
Yeah, kind of here taking that first round. But, you know, it's anyone's set, so we'll see what adaptations go on both sides.
Ooh, DragonOfMTL trying to go for the big punch there, but gets caught low.
And nice awareness there, knowing that if you block that that Yuel overhead now, you get a free punish off it.
Yeah. One of the many changes, of course. Nice corner combo here, ending with the DP, and we're going for the low. Trying to space things out.
DragonOfMTL here with 100 meter. I'm curious to see how we'll use it here. And there we go, 50 of it on that UDP and 50 of it on that that Rock Crusher.
Going double down for that pressure, but unfortunately he busts out. Kaiina gonna get that first game.
Yeah, clean stuff here.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right, game 2. There's the Growler. Plus frames.
Is it called the Growler? Is that
no,
its name?
I'm calling it because it looks like Azrael Growler, like from,
okay.
Blaze Blue. But
I'm unfamiliar with the move.
I could not tell you what the actual move name is. I heard everyone call it Growler though. Either way, Kaiina getting a good cross-up jump normal. Gonna lead into a big combo in the corner here.
Oh, gets caught with the Raging Strike, attempting to go for the break counter. That's so much damage. Just going straight into the dash punch there. I think he might have been able to kill there, but I might have dropped the last input.
Yeah. Either way, Kaiina certainly on the back foot now after that big hit, and there we see
that EX up kick, just such a threatening option, like on your own offense, you know, just flings him so far forward, and the hitbox comes in so quick, and an unfortunate DP there from Kaiina. I don't think that's what he wanted.
Can't imagine that was what he wanted either. But yeah, the dash H counter hit there, gonna get him a little bit of a mid-screen combo here.
Oh, and nice parry. Wait, he's still armored on the active frames. Oh my goodness. I don't know if either player was expecting that to happen, but DragonOfMTL making the most of that situation right there.
I had no idea it did that. I didn't think it would be armored for so long. Kaiina tried to DP it, but didn't even work and just got clipped in the end.
There's that overhead, and here comes that DP. We're going to go for the side switch here.
Yeah, backflip out. Tries to check with the dash L, but gets armored.
And DragonOfMTL here just needs one more hit to close out this game. Wants it so bad right now. Does not want to play another round like this, but kind of making that so difficult right now.
Oh, no, in the block.
Oh, my goodness. Baits out the DP. So clean, and we're going to set point right now for Kaiina.
Yeah, that was a very clean bait. Knowing that the DP was going to be used there, making DragonOfMTL sweat a little bit here. If he can't get this game, it's going to be top 8 for Kaiina. Plus frames.
Plus frames. Plus frames. You can't match. Sorry, that's more plus frames.
And a big combo here.
This character is so scary when you're in the corner.
Safe jump. And a great jab contest there by Kaiina. Now has 100 meter.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Kind of on the back foot, but just keeps calm, collected, composed, and just brings it all back. And I wonder if we'll see that again here, or if DragonOfMTL will be able to close out the round. Oh, and a Raging Strike is blocked. Goes for the Brave counter.
That's not close H either.
Which
one?
Like
the space button he keeps doing, that's not close H.
For Yuel?
Like, yeah, I feel like I'm getting tricked. That's a different button from close H, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 4M. Like, both of them are like the little spinny multi-hits.
See,
you know, this character, a bit of a trickster, even when you're not playing.
I got knowledge checked, unfortunately.
You that
was a great armor through the overhead there.
Doesn't get the punish on that that dash low.
Gonna send it with a DP on the plus frames, but a punish with that EX up kick, good stuff. Another DP where that came from.
Oh, waste the 50 meter there on the Growler.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start calling it that too.
Good. All right. Gets punished with the dash M. There's another one where that came from, and then caught by the far M.
Unfortunate. Lost the 50 meter for that, and I think we're not going to be quite going to super here. We've got to mix up, and that's the counter hit. Close H going to seal out the round there for Kaiina. And Kaiina is now on set point once more.
I think we've seen this happen.
We've seen this happen. We've seen this happen. Perhaps I'm not counting DragonOfMTL.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. I wouldn't either. Great punish there. Catches low again. Good block on the overhead.
Yeah, gets that punish.
Yeah.
Very good awareness there. Gets the overhead off the dash M. Oh, does not bite on the throw bait.
No conversion off that jump in either.
Oh my goodness, I think that's going to do it right there. That far H from Soriz moves him so far forward. He just flung himself across the screen, says, Yuel, I don't care if you did your backdash special. I'm coming after you.
I mean, that was a good, you can tell that that was intentional with the awareness as well. Doing run up before the far H to intentionally catch the EX backflip from Yuel.
Very nice stuff here. And suddenly both players here on set point. Dragon of Montreal taking an early lead this round, pushing Kaiina into the corner, kind of forced to fight his way out.
Yeah, but if you look at the Brave points, those might tell a different story. Soriz does have more health, but one less Brave point can snowball a game really hard.
Absolutely.
If you get clipped by something that you shouldn't.
Oh my goodness!
Okay.
Another confirm off the far H there, but now Dragon of Montreal is out of Brave points, doesn't get the confirm off the dash L, and this is going to do so much damage, 50% more, because he has no Brave points left.
Yep. Kind of trying to space things out here.
Stagger pressure, stagger pressure, stagger pressure.
Scary situation here. Good.
Spot dodges the U punch, and just one more hit will do it here.
Oh.
The backdash on the UDP is so clean, and Kaiina is going to take that set with a very close 2-1 lead.
Yeah, it was looking tough there for a second for Kaiina getting tossed in the corner that early, but of course, staying composed and knowing what advantage you have within the game was what allowed him to get out of that situation and get into this top 8 here.
Yeah, that composure was definitely like the deciding factor there. Like Kaiina was playing like that was the first round of the set, like at the end there, and that's an impressive thing.
We can see here the big combo from Kaiina.
Just doing so much damage there. Great awareness in the corner.
Yeah.
Dragon of Montreal here hitting that U dash punch, and it just does so much damage. Did not get the last hit quite there, but still just so clean, and definitely turned the round around.
Yeah, for sure. There we can see the utility of that EX up kick is just, despite not being a DP, it's made its use in another niche in a big way.
It's like a pseudo DP. Like, you know, it's not invincible, but you'll get hit by it a lot on your own pressure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but well, what a great set right there. And yeah, we'll see what happens next year.
Yeah, we do have some announcements to do on stage, so we're going to tune into that real quick, and we'll be right back with you.
Hello. Oh. Test. Check-in for Under Night is happening at the back of the venue. In the back corner. If you're in Under Night, please check in with the 2 pools coordinators at the back of the venue. Thank you.
On the floor, so we're also going to be cutting to that. So we'll still be here, but don't miss us too much. Oh. Yeah, so we're going to have interviews down on the floor, so look forward to that. We're going to be out of here in a second, but we'll still be here for more Granblue action, so don't miss us too much.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Hey guys, this is V here at Tidal Wave 4. I'm here with
Dragon of Montreal and Kaiina.
You're from Montreal?
I'm from Montreal.
And you are?
Ottawa.
So sorry?
Ottawa.
You're local, Ottawa. Nice. How do you guys like this event here?
Oh, this event is it's really well organized. And, I like the whole stage and the whole all the different streams so that people could watch at the same time, right? Because they're here to spectate and watch how people play and the way things are super hype. So I like this vibe a lot.
Nice. Yeah, you same thing?
Yeah, man. I was at a couple Tidal Waves. Okay, I was at a couple Tidal Waves before.
Okay, great.
We had it in the community center. All that's it was the big building or whatever it was, right? It was cool in there, but dude, we're in a hotel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're at a hotel, and they're gonna be hosting more here at this location in the future, probably.
That's super dope because it grew, dude. There's over 300 people here. There's people who for other, like the games have so many entrances as well. Everyone looks like they're having a good time. I'm having a good time. It's beautiful here. We got artists. It's dope though. I love Tidal Waves, man. And the fact that it's in the same city too.
It's awesome, yeah. And of course you're local, so you probably had an easier chance of hearing about this. But for you from Montreal, where did you hear about this?
I heard it from Discord, and also I heard it from like sure there's like Montreal International like TOs, but I'm also like some of them are friends with the Ottawa people, and like of course when they announced the event, I had to show up. It's like the moment I saw the event, I just registered.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And what game were you guys playing?
We're playing a game called Granblue Fantasy versus Rising.
Awesome, awesome. And who won?
Kaiina won.
Okay, I'm
The
sure.
better player won.
Yeah, the better player. Well, I'm pretty sure you're both excellent players.
We have some close sets. We have close sets. It could have went either way, honestly.
Are there any other fighting games here you're wanting to try playing, or was it just Granblue?
For now, it's just Granblue because I'm not too sure about the new patch of Strive, so I just decided to like let it in the back burner and see.
Okay, and how about you?
Yeah, man, I've been having fun with Granblue, but Dragon Ball was like my first game that I came into the FGC with, so I'll be playing Dragon Ball later today.
Okay, that's awesome. Awesome. So, thanks so much, guys. Appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Take care. All right, that's back to you guys. Thanks, guys.
I couldn't agree with Kaiina more. I love Dragon Ball so much.
That's the only thing? I could agree with him with a lot more than just that.
Oh, no, for sure. Tidal Waves has been a great...
Shout out to Tidal Waves.
It's nice to see, such a big venue compared to, like, previous years where, as you said, it was in... I don't recall the exact name of the building, but it's nice to see it, it feels a lot more almost, like, spacious and... The word is escaping me, but it's a lot maybe more like luxurious in like a hotel. Grandiose, yeah, stuff like that.
Look at us, that's right there.
Yeah, it's nice to see how far Tidal Waves has come.
No, this is my first one,
yeah.
so like this is I'm saying I have a great time, great first impression. I'll be here for the next one for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And it's just so awesome, like whenever we get these, I almost want to say excuses to like pull together Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal all on the same roof. It's such a good time.
For sure, for sure. I have no complaints about any excuse to come out and see the homies.
My only complaint is that we don't have the high-speed rail. Like I want to pull up in like 2 hours, like Toronto to Ottawa, Toronto to Montreal, maybe 2.5 hours. Like come on, let's get on that.
See you in the future, buddy.
I love public infrastructure.
Yeah.
I'll just learn how to teleport in the meantime.
All right.
But yeah.
All right. We're going to go to another interview here while we wait for our players for the next little bit of Granblue. Of course, we're, I think, a little just before top 8, so hope you guys enjoy this coming interview.
All right. Hey, welcome to Tidal Wave 4. You know, I'm V here, and I'm here with
Justin.
Justin, and I just heard you won the top 8.
Yeah, basically I just beat someone to make it into top 8 winners.
Nice. And how are you liking so far?
Good so far because I was supposed to lose to him.
Oh, really?
So yeah, and in Montreal he always beats me every single set. I never beat him in 2 years.
Okay.
So I'm very happy to beat him.
Okay, so you're also from Montreal?
I am from Montreal, yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
It's always great to have players from outside of town to come here. That's it.
I mean, people from Ottawa, they come to Montreal, so we got to return the favor sometimes.
Oh, okay, that's nice of you guys.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And is there any other games you're here to play, or just Granblue?
I'm here for Granblue and for Strive, Guild League.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. That's amazing. And who do you main in Granblue?
In Granblue, I main Belial.
Okay, nice. And do you have a secondary just in case?
No, because Belial is probably like the strongest character, or one of the strongest. I don't need one, and I really like him, so I just play him.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm like that too. That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, are you gonna come to like every Tidal Wave that?
Of course, I came last year, and now I'm very happy that this year is way bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, because last year was more like a monthly, but kind of bigger. But now it's like actually like a really big tournament, so I'm really happy about that.
That's awesome here. Yeah. That's awesome. Like, hopefully, keep inviting your friends, spread out the word.
Absolutely. They're all here already, so they already knew the word. They spread out.
That's amazing. Right. But yeah, I think they're gonna have another event that's gonna be here as well.
Really?
Yeah. So down in the future. So definitely keep in the loop. You know.
I will be here. Yes, I love coming to Ottawa. It's a great city.
That's amazing. Well, Montreal is also very amazing.
Yes,
too.
It's great.
It's great. Awesome, man. Well, have fun. Good luck in the rest of your tournament, and best of luck to you. Right.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Take care. All right. That's it. Thanks, guys.
Justin, who, as we saw, did make it into the top 8 for Granblue. So we'll be seeing him again on the stage sooner than later, probably.
Oh, yeah. That's exciting. You know, like, Justin always just such a fun player to watch. He always looks like he's having a good time. And so am I.
For sure. I was looking at the bracket, and I think it might actually be Justin versus Kaiina in the top 8.
Ooh, okay. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, which is super interesting. Oh,
right, let's take a look.
We'll see. Oh, no. But yeah, we're going to be looking in a sec to see what's going on with the bracket I think we're just now wrapping up the rest of our top 8 qualifier matches.
Yeah, I believe we'll be getting started with top 8 in just a short little while.
Both in winners and in losers side, which we haven't seen that many loser side matches so far, but I'm sure whatever is going
pouring in now.
Whatever is going down in there is probably evil, because we have so many good players in the bracket.
I've heard word of a couple different upsets, and I'm really looking forward to seeing who pulls through on the losers top 8 there.
Yeah, for sure. It's very, very exciting. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have been enjoying the Granblue so far. Hope you guys have been enjoying the stream as well.
I know I have.
But yeah.
A little biased.
And of course, I hope you guys are looking forward to this. Just got our ears exploded with static a little bit. Unfortunate, but you know, it's all good.
Part of the process.
Part of the process. Nah. Okay, we're going to make another announcement real quick. So we're going to cut to that, and we'll be back to you in a bit.
Hey everybody, I just want to announce that we're getting ready to start Granblue Fantasy versus Rising Top 8. So if you're getting ready to see some exciting gameplay, I definitely recommend everybody take a seat and watch. It's going to be on the big stage. We got some cool production, so yeah, definitely going to be worth watching. So yeah, we're going to be starting like as soon as we see Kaiina come.
All right, and we're back. So looks like Justin is ready on the stage down there to play his top 8 match. His opponent being
as Kaiina, I think.
It would seem so.
And I believe that's actually how the seating expected to go.
It was Pochp seated over Justin.
Oh yeah, actually you're right.
So
a little bit of an upset there.
A little bit of an upset. I mean, you heard Justin himself say on the interview, right? Pochp always beating him at the Montreal events, so
seems like that's changed. He's gotten the download. He's done his homework, and he pulled through.
Yeah,
so good for him. But yeah, Justin versus Kaiina. Maybe I I feel like Justin probably doesn't lose to Kaiina as much as that to the monthlies as he does to Pochp, considering they're separate regions.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't know something.
Not sure. Yeah, and I mean, trying to think about the matchup of like Belial into Yuel, right? I feel like both have strong options, but I mean, one of the big counters to the Yuel stance, I guess more so before than now, was the fact that it lost to lows, like in the auto parry, right? And then Belial having very strong lows with very long 2U and
For sure.
and a very strong option in that 2M for the plus frames on block or counter hit confirm into 5H on hits. Makes it, you know, just that much better. So
we'll definitely see how it goes now, because you know, Yuel definitely a character with strong defensive options as well, with not only the parry and the stance, but also, you know, she's got that meterless DP, and she's also got that meterless like backstep that has invincibility on startup.
Yeah.
So I wonder how you know, Justin will deal, because I personally have a lot of trouble dealing with that Yuel, like, you know, invincible option rotation of just like when I try to bait the DP, they go for the back sway, and when I try to catch the back sway, they go for the DP, and I'm like, oh no, I can't hit this character.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what Justin will do. I'm sure that he's got some tricks up his sleeve for, you know, using the projectile there, setting it on top of Yuel as she gets up will probably help cover the options there. And I'm wondering what kind of matchup knowledge we'll see expressed from both these players in this set.
Yeah, can't wait to see. I wonder if there's a good way that Yuel can deal with the Belial fireball as well.
That's true, yeah. I don't think she has anything to really get past it easily.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Might just have to roll through like everyone else does.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get straight into it. Good catch with the 2M counter hit. We're going to get auto combo here with the LLL. Bringing Kaiina over to the corner with some plus frames, and there's the confirm in that corner combo. And with the DP for the combo limit. Didn't quite have enough meter to go into the SBA. Now a side switch from Kaiina, block on the Brave counter. Got some throw action going on and a great whiff punish on that 2M. Kaiina bringing Justin all the way over to the corner here.
Oh my goodness, and Kaiina just with this spacing awareness in that stance, hopping back and forth, catching Justin pressing where he shouldn't be.
Yeah, for sure. The back roll out, anti-air into the confirm. That's going to be Kaiina getting the first round here.
Kind of looking so strong here, just with total control of the screen.
Yeah.
We'll see how Justin adapts here.
Oh, caught by that far M there. The 2M from Justin, though, able to contest. And there we can see the adaptation happening in real time as Justin realizes Kaiina is using a lot of these backflips on the UL. So he's going to go for a lot more run-up in pressure to catch that.
For sure, yeah. And it's working out here. Justin taking a pretty strong lead here over Kaiina in this round. Not going to go into the SBA there. Might want to save it for the combo that kills.
Yep, keeping it in the back pocket for later. Speaking of the combo that
kills, look who it is.
Here we are. Good confirm there into the kill combo. Justin getting that round, tying things up 1 round apiece in this first game of our winners semifinals.
Kind of here just backing off at the start of the round, making space so that he can, you know, maneuver around Justin's buttons there.
Yeah. Oh, caught crouching by the stance follow-up. That's going to be tough.
Tries to get a counter hit there with that far H, doesn't find it, but does find the Raging Strike confirm.
That was a very clean whiff punish there on the dash L with the UL 2M into a full combo in the corner. Justin using the Brave cancel get out.
And there's going to be a lot of damage here with that SSBA, restoring that Brave point for him and taking away all of Kaina's. Kaiina taking a lot of damage now from this and all future combos.
Yep, 0 crystals is never a fun place to be, but especially not against Belial or in the corner. Either way, though.
Yeah, what a great confirm there. That far light just immediately into the U Fox Flame. Just such great awareness there.
Yeah, for sure. Now we'll see if Justin's going to change things up. Tries to chase that EX backflip, but no can do. Caught by the Fox Flame there. Once again, but this time crouching, so he goes into a combo.
Yeah, kind of here, up 1 game right now. Wants to take the second one to just move forward in the bracket, but Justin, you know, obviously wants the same thing, so he's going to have to fight if he doesn't want to get knocked down to losers right now.
sure. Great anti-air there. Going to be going into a combo off it. Oh, not quite. The EX move missing, so not going to be able to get that wall bounce.
And Kaiina now here on set point against Justin.
Yeah. Good counter poke there by Justin with that little 2L. Caught by the far H, but there's going to be a counter hit 2M by Justin. Going to go into a long combo here, walking all the way over to the corner.
Nice little DP from Kaiina there, getting out of the pressure, and Justin answering with a DP of his own.
Yeah, looking for a good spacing here to bait out some of Kaina's buttons, but Kaiina isn't really biting.
Yeah, Justin here having like a pretty tough time opening Kaiina up, but that counter hit 2M is going to be just such a huge boon in helping there, but drops the combo unfortunately at the end.
Yeah, Justin does have 100 meter on the table. He's probably going to go into it.
Yeah, beautiful mash there.
Yeah. Good mash into a good confirm. Into
that mash wouldn't have worked pre-patch because Yuel would have had that auto parry.
That's true.
Justin reading the patch notes.
She got it overhead though. It's okay. Anyway, round 3 here. Potential again set point for Kaiina here. Got a little stagger into the command grab. Kind of getting clipped and being sent all the way to the corner. EX fireball into the run up.
It's going to do so much damage right here. No super, but do you really need it with that starter?
Yeah. Little plus frames into the dash L. Going to be another big combo here. I think it's pretty scaled because of the starter, but...
But one more good hit here from Justin could seal the deal. Kaiina aware of that, making great strides in just pushing this round back for his own self.
Yeah. DP baited there, which is very good. Getting the wall bounce into the full combo. It's going to be a lot of damage into the setup.
Oh, and there's the overhead. Doesn't get the combo off it, but that counter hit close heavy. I think that's going to do it.
Justin trying his best to use the Raging Strike to get out, or the, Brave counter to get out of the corner. But because Kaiina was being patient and, you know, spacing things out, waiting, becomes the Rising Strike or Raging Strike, and then
yeah, you know, like you see that thing, you see that happen a lot, and you think like, oh, you know, like this isn't that hard to like work around. Just wait until you see yourself block and then go for the Raging Strike.
Yeah.
But like it's more likely than you think. Like you're like, all right, they're gonna go for a meaty. I'm gonna just Raging Strike, and they do a delayed meaty. And you're like, oh,
yeah,
darn.
Because I feel
no
like
Brave counter.
The main thing that makes the Brave counter so nice is it becomes a tool to offload a lot of your mental stack onto.
Exactly.
When you're feeling overwhelmed, right? I'm not going to block this, you know, mix on wake up. I'm not going to block this normal. I'm not going to block this strike throw. I'm going to, you know, just Brave counter, right? And it lets you think about other aspects of your game plan. But one of the problems with that is, you know, if it gets baited, then you're kind of cooked. Anyway.
Exactly.
Let's look at some replays here. Justin with the big combos into that SBA.
Yeah, just beautiful confirms right here. Just, you know, once Justin got his pressure going there, like he usually did pretty well, but kind of just did such a good job of adapting to exactly whatever Justin put out there in neutral, and was just able to overtake him there.
I've seen Belial SBA so many times because he's a character that doesn't really like to use U normals or U specials at all.
Yeah, not quite as much. And, you know, just got simple, easy combos, do a lot of damage, too. So, like, you do end up seeing it a lot, but I can't lie. I've got a little soft spot for it. It's kind of sick.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's not too long either, which I like.
Here we can see. Is this it? Yeah, the bait.
Yeah, the bait right there on the Raging Strike. And that's how that kind of takes advantage of that to just close out the set. But just great stuff from both players there. Justin's still in losers top 8 right there, but kind of going to go on to winners finals. And we'll be seeing more of both of them later.
Speaking of winners finals, we'll be seeing the next match for someone to get into winner finals coming up here.
Yeah, and
it's to be Risotto versus Ashuraa.
Yeah, this is a bit of a double upset. I think Risotto took it over Graf. Ashuraa, I didn't look at that side of the bracket.
I think it was Ashuraa versus Gabagool, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, so we got a double upset here. None of these players are projected to be here in winners semis, but we got him anyways. So this is exciting stuff here. Risotto here on the Cagliostro and Ashuraa on the Siegfried, and we're gonna be going straight into it. No button check.
No button check needed. These buttons are correct. Good cross-up jump there by Ashuraa. Siegfried, of course, being one of the very powerful characters within pretty much all the versions of the game.
Yeah, definitely got hit a little tough last patch. Nerfs to his fireball mostly. Definitely have to work around that, but he does benefit from the universal dash L into close M combos now.
Yeah.
And we're going to see Ashuraa here with a quick lead, taking the first round over Risotto here.
Yeah, versus, I mean, against Siegfried, you know, Kag is a character that's always been considered, you know, pretty good. Like, I don't think there's been a patch where people are like, yeah, Kag is a bad character.
Absolutely not. Like, this character, definitely a little tricky to play, but, like, you get those setups down. You get, like, you get all that knowledge in you, and it's just, like, how do you deal with anything that's going on? Like, I'll get a trap placed on me in the corner, and I'm like, am I supposed to tech? Am I supposed to block low, high? And I always guess wrong.
Yeah, for sure. But, I mean, I guess we'll see here. Whereas, as you said, Kag wants to be tricky with the teleports and stuff like that in neutral. Siegfried is a pretty straightforward game plan of just, I'm going to hit you, I'm going to counter hit you, and I'm going to blow you up.
Absolutely. And Ashuraa here going for that SSBA, but does not find the hit, and Risotto going to take advantage to take that next round.
Yeah, for sure. 1 round apiece here in that first game.
Oh, nice clean little teleport away from the sword slam there.
Yeah, EXDP on the trap. Knows that Risotto is going to try to press something there. Going for that close H pressure.
And there's the dash H pushing Siegfried back into that other original trap and gets caught not blocking there.
Yeah, for sure. Using the U trap there just to hold down the pressure.
And that Kag far H is just, it's such a devious button. Like, if you play this game at all, I'm sure you are well aware of it, but it's just so tough to deal with. Doesn't get caught by the trap there after that Raging Strike. A little unfortunate.
Yeah, trying to combo into the trap there, but not quite giving Ashuraa a second chance to come back here.
Oh,
and that's going to be so much damage.
That was not the area to brave counter. Oh my goodness. Ashuraa catching Risotto with just the biggest sword slam in the history of the universe.
A little bit of hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby there.
And Ashuraa going to be taking that first game here.
Tries to go for the throw, but can't quite get it. Risotto trying to push Ashuraa back into that trap that was sitting in the neutral, but couldn't quite push Ashuraa back far enough. Ashuraa getting a good confirm off of that 2L there into the full corner combo. And things baits
that DP, and I think that's going to do it for this round here because Siegfried just throws out so much damage.
Yep. That's that big buttons, big damage, big and Siegfried.
Ashuraa here suddenly on set point just like that.
Looking very good. The clash cancel into the EXDP. Good awareness from Ashuraa there. Got some pressure using the EX Fireball to chase Risotto into the corner, and a good confirm off that air hitting dash L. Trying to bait some sort of throw there. Caught by the 2M. Siegfried 2M is another button.
Oh,
just
the Raging Strike whiffs.
Very long button. Yeah. Ashuraa continuing to just apply this pressure and not give Risotto a chance to breathe at all. A good tech there by Risotto.
Oh, nice jump of the command grab, and this could be the opening that Risotto needs to bring things around. Ashuraa here on 1 Brave point. Going to be taking a little bit more damage here. We'll see what setups Risotto has planned, but just an unfortunate whiff there. Ashuraa coming down with the aerial and converting into the combo to take the game and the set.
Live footage of the first time that far H was ever whiff punished.
That's true. I gotta say, honestly, if you can do it, like, hey, mad props.
Yeah.
So I don't see that button get whiff punished. It's impossible.
Yeah. Nah, for sure though.
Kag throws the whole book at you.
Ashuraa, you know, gets an early advantage, able to apply that pressure consistently with big damage, big conversions, and, you know, consistent neutral. And just once you got the foot on the gas, you just never take it off.
Yeah, he's absolutely playing to Siegfried's advantages of just like, you know, Siegfried might struggle like a little bit in neutral here if he has to be the one that's forced to approach. So, you know, why be in that situation in the first place? Get an early lead and just like press it until boom, you've won the round. And just, you know, rinse and repeat.
Going to be looking at some replays here. This is a big one here, trying to SSBA out of the corner, but Risotto was ready for it.
Yeah, no, you got to be careful about trying to reversal out of those traps that Kag sets because, you know, if she has one on you, she does not have to commit to meeting you to lock you down as you wake up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, she can just sit there and wait and see what you do. And yeah, like, it's just, it's so oppressive.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's one of her advantages, but The flip side to that being so oppressive is that you have to actually get the hits and have the time to set it up.
Exactly, yeah.
Which can be difficult to find in sort of matchups in games where you have a character with long buttons, big damage, or, you know, a combination of
especially
both.
with Siegfried here, who, again, like we were talking about, just applies so much of that tough pressure early on.
Yeah. Can see there.
Oh, that's the biggest...
The bait.
Like, what is there to say? You see that and you're like, no! It's so tough, you know, when you go for that Brave counter, something that you think you can rely on, something that will keep you safe, like a blanket of a small child, and it fails you there. It's so tough to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
but
yeah, Ashuraa just took full advantage of just Siegfried's strengths and pushed through the end. He will be moving on to face Kaiina in winners finals.
Yeah.
But we have not seen the last of Risotto going down to losers.
for sure.
I think coming up here, we got our next matchup. I believe this is a button check right now, but we'll be seeing Dragon of Montreal versus Animal Lover.
The run back.
The run back. Yeah, we saw this already.
We did, which is going to be interesting now that Animal Lover has a chance for their revenge against the Dragon of Montreal.
Yeah, and it was kind of a close set already, you know, like, you know, that Ferry versus the Soriz. You know, it could go either way before, and I'll say it again, it could go either way this time too. So, you know, we'll see what goes down, what adaptations the players have made. Maybe, you know, maybe they had like an epiphany in like another set. They're like, oh, wait a minute, this option would have just like crushed this. So we'll see what happens.
You never know.
I doubt this will be the same set we've seen already.
Sure, of course. So shout out to Goonies for being our sponsor. You know, show your badge for Tidal Waves in store for a 10% discount. Actually, it was funny. Last night, when I was walking around, I smelled Goonies. I was like, that smells really good. I can't lie.
I'm not going to lie. Just seeing the picture there is so tasty. And you know, not only that, but we've also got turbo printing. You know, like, shout out to them for being just, like, such a great service. Like, if you have business there, just, you know, print whatever.
And, you know, shout out to Signature Motion, our official stream sponsor. You need anything for, you know, live broadcast, event solutions, any of that, make sure to check them out. You will not be disappointed. And
not only that, but we've also got Arcadium here. We got a Montreal Melee Arcadian coming up November 3rd. So if you play Melee, you know...
Not 3rd, 23rd.
23rd, my bad, I can't read. November 23rd, so if you play Melee, you like Melee, go check that out for sure.
Yeah, of course. You can see right behind me over there, we do got Melee in the building today. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for some good Granblue.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The players are prepared here.
We're going right back in. Soriz versus Ferry, the run back. And we are going to see what happens here.
Yeah. We'll see if Dragon of Montreal can come on top again with that Soriz pressure.
But do not count Animal Lover out, because, you know, like, he absolutely could have taken that first set. And he could absolutely take this one for sure, especially with like that sort of like retrospect that you put on that set. You're like, oh, what went wrong? What went right? What could I do to change? You know, I feel like almost like the losing player has kind of like that mental advantage of like, all right, well, I've paid attention. I know what I can change.
Yeah.
So we'll see what goes down.
Certainly depends, but we're going to have to wait and see. Not going to be waiting too long, though. We're getting right into it.
All right, we're going in here, skipping the intros. Let's get straight into the action here. Battle 1, engage. Starting off with a quick roll through the whip there.
Yeah, the rolls, again, very important thing to do in this matchup. If you roll a lot of Ferry's far buttons, you'll be able to get a punish. But with that comes the opportunity for her to just simply not press the button. There we see that instant overhead into the GG. One of Ferry's strongest tools.
Oh! Soriz coming at you like a truck, just freezing time and resuming immediately. But Animal Lover there, great awareness to spot dodge at just the right time to not get caught in the recovery frames.
Did they spot dodge? I thought they just spaced it out.
Either way, like a spot dodge there.
Either way, you know, the good stuff, good awareness.
You know, a lesser man would have got hit there.
Yeah, for sure. Run up with the close H pressure. Gets a far H there, I think, accidentally, and you have no points.
You have no points.
When you're on one Brave Crystal left, you have to be spot dodging the Raging Strikes.
Yeah, it's almost like a mode you put yourself into, like, I'm in danger now, like, I gotta start looking out for this, the spot dodging, and Animal Lover was just not ready for it this time.
Yeah. Oh, and a great contest there with a dash L Abare. Interesting option for sure, but GG goes down. The EX GG coming out.
Yeah, Dragon of Montreal here being very patient. Gets caught on the throw bait there with Ferry dive kick. Oh my goodness, the 5M comboing into the U-punch. Bring him around town.
Yeah, and there's the combo off that EX up kick. The strong option that we saw a lot in that last set. Trying to space things out here. Dragon of Montreal just waiting for his opportunity to get in. Animal Lover with a good spot dodge.
Yeah, very nice stuff there. He's always ready for those.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, you kind of have to be when you're playing against a character with such a strong neutral skip option like that.
And the screen didn't even flash blue there. That was the M version, and he still was ready for it.
Oh, and a bait on the UDP as well. No punish, but Dragon of Montreal, you know, trying a little bit of a YOLO option there with just run-up spot dodge, and is subsequently punished by the Ferry. Far L. Great awareness by Animal Lover in that round there.
Absolutely.
And now, again, we're 1 round apiece in this first game. Good punish on the Growler there.
Oh, we got a nice little corner combo element here coming into the plus frames from the meaty M Rock Smash. Ooh, gets caught and gets thrown all the way in the corner. That's the new Ferry change. It's just so tough. Like, you know, you're running your offense against this zoner, and all of a sudden, like, uh-oh, I'm in the corner because I got hit.
All right, Animal Lover going low. And then Dragon of Montreal having a good read.
Oh my goodness, the UDP coming out to beat the U-punch is just so clean.
It's a good reaction. I feel like Dragon of Montreal throughout this set and the last has had really, really good reactions. Or, sorry, not reactions, but predictions over where Animal Lover is planning on going with that fuzzy overhead. Of course, I say that, and then he gets hit by the fuzzy overhead to close out the game.
You know, sometimes you don't have GG on you, and you're like, all right, well, Ferry can't do that much. But, like, you're on one hit, she could still just do JL and just hit you with that, like, overhead raw. You got to be careful of that.
The instant overhead, rather, not the fuzzy overhead. A little different, but either way. Whiff on that EX up kick there. Trying to get a jump in on the Ferry. Back throw. And the GG goes low.
Yeah, close H there for the plus frames. And oh my god, so many close H's coming out here. That is the optimal combo starter. They're just doing so much damage.
We're going to go into that SBA here as well for just big damage and the GG setup. Instant overhead.
And that's just that. I think I don't think this quite kills, but it's going to go into another setup. Goes for the overhead once more. Dodges the Brave counter, but doesn't find a punish there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a whiff punish! He is so clean with it right there. That 5M into the U punch.
Yeah, whiff punish on that far H from Ferry. It is tough to do, but that button is not disjointed.
But yeah, both these players just playing so on point right now.
They're once again the instant overhead JL to close out a round. It's really hard to make a comeback versus this character because you get clipped by anything while you're trying to close the space. You know, it's kind of curtains when you're on that low of HP.
And yet, Animal Lover here now on set point all of a sudden. Looks like this might be, this might go differently than their pools match.
Yeah, the UDP from Soriz getting the side switch. Maybe don't speak too soon. But
yeah, absolutely not. I'm not counting Dragon of Montreal out quite yet. But he's certainly got a lot to work through here.
Just being patient, punishing any attempt to get closer than that far L range there. Trying to catch the run up. Ooh, scooped with the EX whip into the SBA now.
All right, what kind of setup do we got over here?
Side switch combo. GG goes down.
Tries to DP, but just gets caught there with the punish, and that's going to do it. Animal Lover taking it 2-0 over Dragon of Montreal, reversing the result from their pools match.
Yeah, seems like what you said may have been correct.
Yeah, just the adaptations made there were just so good. I feel like Animal Lover just did not get caught with a single U punch at all. Like even he went for the M punch once, and he still answered it perfectly. He was just like on point on those.
Yeah, and I mean that's the adjustment that needed to be made, right?
Exactly.
When you're playing a character that needs to keep your opponent out and keep zoning to win, when you find those gaps in your game plan and you fill them, it just makes you a whole lot better in that matchup. Anyway, can see there the awareness of Dragon of Montreal to catch with that one Brave point remaining and just doing run-up Raging Strike.
Yeah, I almost
catching him off guard.
I almost feel like Dragon of Montreal there, or sorry, Animal Lover there, was just like their mental stack was just so focused on avoiding those dash punches that they were vulnerable to things like that, like that Raging Strike, just like guard crushing, and it's just so tough. You know, like you got to be like, I gotta watch out for like U dash punch, I gotta watch out for like H dash punch, I gotta watch out for M dash punch, and those are only the dash punches. What about like 6XL and all that other stuff? And then the Raging Strike comes out and you're not ready for it. It's just so tough.
Nah, for sure. It is kind of tough to deal with, but you know, Animal Lover, they were on point, and I feel like we saw a lot more of that Rising JL like overhead than we did in the previous set. Of course, to be fair, that button did get nerfed in not the last patch, but the patch before with all the changes. Got nerfed, you know, as a system mechanic change of just, yeah, we don't really want like instant rising overheads, because stuff like Zeta and Grimnir with their like fuzzy overheads, not
tough to deal with.
Not to say it was a big problem, but it was certainly a part of the character's game plan that made them a lot stronger and a lot harder to deal with. So just toning down the scaling on those a little bit does sort of help, but
very little crossfire.
Unintentionally.
You could say caught in the crossfire. You could say maybe she was an intended target as well. Who's to say? You know, we're not Psy Games.
Yeah.
But anyways, we got here for our next losers set. We got Graf versus Somnium.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a battle of titans. We got Vaseraga versus Versusia, the two massive characters of the cast, just towering over everyone else. But maybe could not be like more dissimilar to as their goals. You know, Versusia just kind of wants to like, you know, keep you out while she builds up her I don't know what it's called, but like the gauge. The gauge
TM.
The gauge TM. It's not even a gauge. It's just like a single install where you like, you know, spend it as like a follow up. And then once actually, you know what? I said that these characters might be more similar to think because Voss kind of does the same thing with Soulforge. Exactly. Like he wants to keep
you out, and get his stock up, and
you know what?
You know, run at you.
You know, maybe I should have thought about this a little more before I spoke. But yeah, maybe these are actually like the same character in like a trench coat.
Yeah.
But it looks like we're going straight into it here. Graf versus Somni, Vaseraga versus Versusia.
Yeah. And I think one thing that you have to keep in mind with Versusia is that in neutral, her dash, like that, you can just see her dash starts up very slow to get to like an actual dash speed, but once it starts up, it's quite fast. Going for a big corner combo there, getting the install up and spending it there.
Yeah, that 5U, when you have that stock, it is just a free plus frames. Like, you got to respect that.
Yep. U fireball into the tackle, more tackle.
And I wonder how Graf is going to navigate this neutral, because Versusia has a ton of options to just keep her opponent at bay in that mid to long range.
I like that the EX stomps into the scoop. Jump over the U fireball by Somnium.
Another thing is that both these characters have so much health. They just do not die. So these rounds are going to go on a while.
Yeah, for sure. Guess it... Maybe to say it's a battle of attrition, but I feel like it's more just like a clash of the Titans.
Yeah,
so
clash of the Titans is definitely what this is. Both players here so low, but Somnium going to find that auto combo into the super to take round one.
Yeah, Graf unfortunately missing that U grab there. Somni getting that first round. But yeah. The EX pillar catching Graf, perhaps going for the Soul Forge there, but there it is. We're up. Tries to start something there, but gets clipped by Somni.
Graf here in the corner trying to walk his way out, but Somni just great awareness, leaping over those steppies.
Calling it steppies is like so funny. Like seeing Voss as a character and like calling it the steppies.
You know, stepping on the beach.
Yeah, good confirm there off that far H.
And Somni here pushing Graf over to the corner. Graf getting that Soul Forge, trying to make the most of it.
Oh, and just tanking through all the buttons that Somni is pressing. Somni getting the launcher, but a little bit of a drop on that combo, it looked like, perhaps. Either way. Graf intent to block in this corner. Great techs as well, but gets caught by a close L, and that's going to be the game over to Somni.
Man, Somni is just like making great use of this Versusia dash. You know, like I tried this character out when she first dropped, and I'm like, I can't get past this dash. It's so weird. It takes so long to accelerate, but Somni is just making great use of it, using it for pressure resets here against Vaseraga.
Yeah. Takes a long time to accelerate, but after that acceleration,
it's like you're just zooming, like you're faster than Chip.
Yeah.
Wrong game, but you know, Point still stands.
Yep. That U tackle not really catching anything here. Graf trying to look for a way out of this annoying close range pressure that Somni is putting down, but can't seem to find one. And the dash up and just the close L catching. Gonna get
Getting that combo off that charged 5U.
Yeah.
Getting that throw. Graf on one. Brave Point here taking extra damage. Got to be careful.
All right, and a good mash out.
Here's how it starts. But like we said earlier, like, you know, these characters both have so much health. So, you know, Versusia may be about half, but that's still more than the average character. And that U command grab going to work as a reversal there.
Yeah.
Graf trying to take this pressure to take the round, but it's going to be tough.
Good block on the pillar.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Yeah.
Like Somni keeps jumping at a very, very good airspace that Graf can't deal with very well in the steps.
Yeah, that's kind of like the tough thing with VODS. Like, you do have that dedicated anti-air slice.
Yeah.
But like, if you like super jump like just out of range of it, he can't really do much. He got to just like whiff, and then you get punished on the other side. It's tough.
For sure. Somni with a corner combo here, up around, looking very, very strong in this set. Going for even like these fake jump resets, Graf isn't really contesting on.
It's tough with VODS too, because like you don't exactly have the fastest buttons there. You got some big buttons, they're not fast.
I like that, like using the dash startup to pretend like you're running in and then doing a little back step to try to bait out some of the buttons or throws from Graf.
Oh, no, that's a big combo right there. The U projectile into the dash H. And what are we going to see right here? Nice little combo. I think this is going to kill.
Yeah.
Yep. Graf putting himself on the board with a round. Somni's still on set point. So, you know, Graf definitely not out of the woods yet. We could end it right here, right now.
All right. Blocking in the corner. A great tech and a good check with that far L, I believe.
Yeah, Somni here just kind of like uncontested in the airspace with these jumps.
Oh, tanking through that dash L. Oh.
And just as I say it, Graf is now starting to figure out that it was anti-airs.
This is no longer free airspace. Wall bounce
these
with
these new patch combos here coming out from Graf.
Yeah, launch with the EX tackle into the throw. That's going to be the finish. And Graf, it was looking like a pretty tough situation, but it's looking like after that game he has more of a grasp on what he is looking for within this matchup.
Yeah, and suddenly things are turning around.
Yeah, for sure. Things are looking up. Graf, good spacing to get around that in the EX stomps. Tries to call out a jump from Somni there, but doesn't quite catch.
Oh my goodness, that's so much damage from that tackle.
Big charge on that tackle for sure. Somni getting that EX launcher into the corner combo. Has 100, not going to spend it, just going for the combo limit into that install.
Yeah, I wonder what she's saving it for there.
I mean, probably the next hit if I had to guess, but or that, I suppose. Spending the 50 meter in the neutral for the U pillar.
And there's the 50 meter from Graf on that that U Battalions of Fear going into the full combo. I don't think this is going to kill.
Not
it's close.
Quite. Tried to gamble for it, but didn't quite pay out. Thankfully for Graf, Somni's still very low, so a good check just with that far L.
Yeah, Graf now
close things out.
Checking that quick Versusia dash with the Vaseraga far L, one of the biggest far Ls in the entire game.
Yeah, this character has no lack of big buttons, though they, as you mentioned before, they can be quite slow at times.
Oh yeah.
But now it is Graf on match point here, set point. Good pressure coming through so far. These EX stomps into the throw.
Yeah, I think Graf's noticed here, Somni's not really biting on the anti-air swipes while he's in her face, so he's just going to go for the grabs now, and they've been working out pretty well.
Yeah. Trying to get the punish. Oh, good punish there from Somni, though.
There's going to be big damage right here into the setup for the extra stock.
Yeah, stonks.
Oh, and there's that U command grab coming out for the reversal. Graf here on the upper foot. And there's the H grab, and that's just going to do it raw. Wow. Graf suddenly taking it 2-1 over Somni there.
Yeah.
That last grab closing things out in just such a clean fashion.
Dare I say, download complete.
Dare I say.
Can we kind of, I mean, we saw a lot in the early set that Graf was having a lot of trouble dealing with the options that Somni was presenting in terms of like dash up, close L, like dash up throw, like dash up, dash L, right?
It's tough to deal with. You know, Versusia, again, like, just got such a weird dash.
Yeah, but once Graf gets more in tune for what she was looking for, it became a lot easier for him.
I can't imagine that Versusia is that common a character to run into these days either. So a little bit of that just like adjustment period of like what's going on? Like, what do I got to do against this character?
Sorry, in that replay there, how Somnium was abusing the airspace that Graf and, I mean, I guess Vaseraga has trouble anti-airing.
Exactly.
With that punish there. Here we can see that big corner bombo. This is when Graf really started to pick things up, right?
Yeah, that Vaseraga, like that L swipe that goes like right above their heads. Like some people describe it almost as like, you know, plus on whiff. You know, it's so fast, it's got like no recovery at all. So like you're just not ready to punish it. So you get counter hit by his next move.
Yeah, for sure. There's the reset into the throw. That was the game that Graf got on the board.
Oh yeah. And we'll see who we have coming up next, but good stuff to Graf there for moving on to the next round of losers.
Appears to be Animal Lover and Risotto, but yeah, there it is.
That last grab was
so
nasty. It did so much damage, and like he just like flings himself forward. He's like, "Hey, me when I get you."
Certainly did not see that coming, but enough to close things out there. Moving Graf on further into that losers bracket. All right, so we got Cag versus Ferry coming up here. We saw Risotto playing earlier. I feel like these are like the two like set play-ish, zoner-ish characters in the game.
If someone walks up to me and is like, I've never played Granblue, but I like set play characters. Who should I play? I'm like, Cag, Ferry.
Yeah.
Those are like the first two things that come to mind.
Yeah.
Maybe a little Grimnir.
That's fair.
Something like that.
But yeah, these two, I mean, Cag with the traps and then Ferry with GG, both, they serve their own purpose, but they can both lead to very, very oppressive offensive sequences.
For sure, for sure. And I wonder how it's going to play out, like, because I feel like there's almost in these matchups, like, where both players can sort of zone each other out. Like, there's kind of like a dominant zoner of, like, one is, like, especially keeping out the other, and the other's, like, forced to find their way in. So I wonder here who's going to take that role.
If I had to say, it would probably be Ferry. I mean, having those longer normals certainly doesn't hurt. Of course,
absolutely.
Everyone knows Cag for that far H, but well, it is far and it is hard to whiff punish. The Ferry like far M and far H they do go a lot further.
Yeah,
to be fair. So I mean, but you know,
I bet we'll be seeing a lot of teleport come out from Risotto here, like teleport right past those Ferry normals.
I was just gonna say like a little like jump EX teleport and then land on Ferry to whiff punish some of those normals. I guess we'll have to wait and see. All right. Good jump in to start us out here. A little dive kick to try to bait a throw.
And there's that teleport, but Animal Lover, just great awareness there, catching with that close M anti-air.
Take it back. I forgot about Cag Rock. That button might be goated, depending on the situation. Trap goes down, but a good check with that far M.
Nice little spot dodge there on the U spear coming out of the ground. Ooh, and the U whip just catching that. I don't know what that was, but just caught him pressing.
Yeah. And then, you know, I guess Cag can play outside of the range of Ferry's normals and then check with the spears, right?
Yeah, for
probably
sure.
Pretty difficult to deal with. Good block on the jump in there and a good check on the teleport. Animal Lover has shown 3 times so far that he is more than ready to deal with that.
Animal Lover just like consistently showing that like if you got a reaction check, like he's ready for it.
For sure. There's the U trap to guarantee
another one.
A safe landing for Cag.
Oh, nice
that's
teleport.
Exactly
yeah,
that's talking about.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Right, where you want to teleport just above those normals and try to get a punish.
Gets caught by that U trap set in midair. Risotto here still got a bit of a mountain to pull through, but that whiff DP is going to help a lot. Doesn't get punished.
Yeah.
See what happens here. So many traps being set right now. Oh, and that overhead going to come through. Like, again, you just, if GG's not on you, like, that move just ejects itself from my memory. So, I can imagine a similar thing happened there. Like, no GG, no overhead. But then you're like, that's not true.
That's not true. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Spear
that
launch.
spear anti-air is just so massive.
Yeah. I don't know if it's recent that you get a combo off that, but I do know that there were some changes to like either the launch or the like hit stun on the spears.
Here, what's the mix?
Down.
Nice delayed DP there to catch the option.
Tries to be patient there, but as you said, the delayed DP to catch Animal Lover finally giving up and pressing an option was quite good. The traps are down. Checking with that far H. There it is again.
Here comes GG. Teleports away. Makes some space. That U-trap, yeah, Risotto's making a lot of use of that U-trap to just sort of like guarantee that safe landing, put some pressure.
Well, that, and not only that, but if Animal Lover tries to contest Risotto's landing with one of those far buttons, U-trap will hit Ferry. And then Risotto gets a combo off it.
Just reverse the situation entirely. Oh, gets caught with that unblockable. Doesn't quite get the jump L, but gets out of the way and catches with that that far H. And Animal Lover there taking that first game.
After a close couple of rounds, though, for sure.
Yeah, we'll see what Risotto's got up their sleeve here to counteract this this situation.
Go, GG. Hold down the neutral.
Cag here just so slippery, like jumping in and out of the air, teleporting back and forth, holding the rock, and just teleports through the Beppo DP there.
Okay. Trying to bait some reversal, but no reversal is pressed. Instead, the reversal is delayed, and because of that, Risotto is able to make their way out of the corner, getting that full corner combo into the trap set.
Yeah, I love these corner combos that Risotto pulls out where, you know, you get the side switch and you're like, no, you threw him out of the corner, but then just, you know, teleport, oh, they're back in the corner, you're good.
We all good. Tries to maybe catch a button there with the U-whip. The U-drill.
That spear pushing Ferry into that trap, gets the brave counter to put Risotto in the corner here, and that fat counter hit,
massive
from that close H, do so much. And Animal Lover here on set point now.
Yeah, been looking very strong this set. Risotto trying to put down some traps, deal with stuff, but a good check with that far H. Anti-air with the EXDP. And there GG goes, catching whatever that Risotto pressed. There's the overhead.
There it is.
We got 100 meter on the side of Animal Lover, but not going to get a chance to use it. The close M became far M there accidentally. Little tough on the spacing, but either way.
Dancing around that U-trap. It's going to dissipate, though, because Ferry's not going anywhere near that thing.
And the U-whip just goes straight through any projectiles. I mean, of course, that's the advantage of it.
This is good whip punish. Now. That's a great whip punish, but Risotto here, just so much health to chew through, and Ferry just needs one straight hit, and there it is. There's that far light.
There's the straight hit right there.
There it is.
Yeah.
And Animal Lover going to take it 2-0 over Risotto, moving on to, is that loser
semifinals.
Yeah. Guaranteeing a top 4 finish.
For sure. And that's good stuff. I mean, it's exactly as we thought before, right? Where I think Ferry does have, in general, better normals to zone with at like a full screen spacing, where typically when Cag is playing against characters with like shorter normals, she gets to be the one to do the zoning with like the long buttons, with like the spears from the ground, with the traps and all that. Like it's easy when the character you're fighting against doesn't have a big whip to hit you from like 3/4.
Exactly, right? Like Cag kind of like, you know, looking like struggling a little with that that like extra premium zoning, you know, like you can zone from full screen now on Ferry.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, especially Ferry does have good options to deal with what Cag is throwing down as well. Like we saw Animal Lover reacting and using the U-whip several times, as I mentioned, to go through projectiles and like, you know, just beat the projectiles. Among other stuff, right? So good stuff.
And shout out to the crowd here. We've got a big crowd coming out for all these events. You know, like you play a game, you play a fighting game here, you'll find it at Tidal Waves. So we got lots of people looking around. We got Melee, we got Granblue, we got Strive. We got plenty of games going on right now. Just awesome seeing so many people in one place.
Yeah, and I mean, as they mentioned before, right? Last year, Tidal Waves venue still decently sized, but it's really nice this year to see, you know, just like a hotel venue, tons of space, tons of setup, and a bunch of people who are here to play some fighting games.
Oh yeah. And we got coming up next here in this other this losers quarters match, we got Graf versus Justin. And now this is going to be a hell of a set because I know these two have got to play each other all the time back in Montreal.
Yes.
And you know, we got that's Belial versus Vaseraga. You know, two very strong characters.
That's not the right Belial.
That's not the right Belial. He's setting the handicap. Yeah, you know what? Avatar Belial needs it. He needs the help.
Yeah.
That character is a paper nuke.
Perhaps. But yeah, Belial versus Vaseraga.
Now this will be a weird one, I feel like, because you know, Belial, he's got that that H projectile, like, or even just a regular, mostly the H projectile here. He can follow it up with the like the spinny disc, right?
Yeah.
And that's got several hits that can knock Vaseraga out of his armor. So I wonder if we'll be seeing a lot of that here.
Isn't the projectile itself 3 hits? The EX projectile. It's 3 hits.
Is it 2 or 3?
I think it's 3, which should knock Vas out of the armor. I guess we'll have to wait and see during the set, but any characters with multi-hitting moves like that, Vaseraga will struggle with to get in.
Yeah, and you know, Graf here, that's kind of a layer 1, though. And if you've made it as far as Graf has with Vaseraga, you definitely have ways to get around that.
For sure.
So I feel like we'll be seeing a lot of things like that that light follow-up on the steps to just get that huge wide hit, knock him out of the projectile animation as is, or even the U follow-up where you just get infinite hits of armor.
Yeah,
they run it
for
expecting it to break, and all of a sudden, they got a scythe coming down on their skull.
Knowing that you can charge it as well, you can definitely play with some timings within that matchup.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of expression here to be had with both of these characters and their interactions with each other, so I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, for sure. We're letting the intros rock here. You know, one thing I'll be interesting to see, how can Vaseraga contest Belial at his pressure range?
True.
One of the things that when I think about this matchup, I think that Vaseraga would struggle with the most. Belial having the phenomenal 2M along with far medium, far H, you know, buttons like that where you can play at sort of a range that Vas struggles to get out of a lot. But either way, we're going to see it here and now. Justin starting off with some zoning, but a good far L check.
Yeah, good awareness there from Justin going for that DP on the steps because Graf did not have that Soul Force charge, so there was no armor there.
Yeah.
And here we have the Belial pressure coming out in the corner. Graf stuck here, Brave countering out because probably got no better options to throw out. And there's that U Battalions of Fear coming out for the big damage and setting the Soul Forge up.
Yeah, Justin, you know, we saw after that Brave cancel, right? Justin just running right back into Graf's face and trying to get the pressure started again. You don't want to give this character an inch or he may take a mile from it. Especially with the Soul Forge up, it can be really hard to RPS during the steps.
And Vaseraga here, a lot of health, so this combo is not quite going to kill. Graf has one more chance at this round, and we'll see what he does with it. Tries to go for the U Battalions, but Justin gets the punish, and Vasaraga's in chip range now, tries to dodge it, but just sends it right back with that spinny disc follow-up.
The spinny disc follow-up.
I think the real name of the move is Everyone's a Little Wicked, but that's more of a mouthful.
Fair enough. Good mash out there from Graf into the EX throw. Soul Forge down once again. Just spacing things out here, trying to make Justin whiff a button. Tries to charge through, but can't get through that projectile. There we go.
Yeah, Justin here playing a more of a zoning game here. Just does not want to let Vaseraga get a chance at all.
I do have to say, though, I really like that Justin's reaction to the charge dash forward, or like the charge tackle was just, you know, parry, go over it, and Vaseraga won't recover in time to punish me. Knowing it's safe,
but so much damage right here.
I mean, it's a Vas corner combo. What can you do? When you're in that situation, you know you're going to take like at least 40.
Yeah, they buffed the routing too because the H shoulder tackle now wall bounces, so he just gets so much damage off of it.
Yeah, that's good reaction there with the EX DP. Should be enough hits to break through the armor. I do believe it is 3 hits to break through.
Yes, he can armor 2 hits, the third one will break.
Yeah.
Oh, and there it is, that U Battalion's coming out once more into the huge combo into the M grab to send him full screen, get that Soul Forge up, and just walk right back in.
And there's the U projectile connecting. He needed a little extra time to convert off that, of course. So there it is. Justin getting the full screen run up into the conversion. Graf now finding himself in the corner. Justin trying to do a little bit of a shimmy game here, but it's not going to work. And Graf with a great call out on with that far, or close L rather, as well.
Justin here in SSBA range with that 100-meter, but Graf going to just step forward and gets caught not blocking there.
Yeah, I mean,
Graf taking that first game.
It's funny, the instant you recover from the blowback from the Brave counter, you're just going straight into the steps.
I'm coming back in. You know, I'm armored. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine. Graf taking that first game. We'll see what happens here. How will Justin react?
Yeah. See how things go. Good jump over the fireball and then caught by the DP subsequently. Justin, again, trying to play at this range that does not let Graf get the Soul Forge up, but still allows Justin to exert some pressure, which can be tough, right? But I mean, as you're seeing, Justin's trying to throw out the fireballs to stop Graf from getting it up.
But he's going to get it eventually, and that's the tough part.
Fireball blocked, and a good anti-air from the stance. Caught low. It's going to be a combo here as well. Extend with the Raging Strike into Raging Chain.
Oh, what a nice combo there going into the hit grab for the finisher.
Yep.
Getting that refund.
Oh, and there it is, the reversal command grab. A little bit tricky to deal with if you're not used to it because you have to jump over it after your normal whiffs. Sometimes if you're normal whiffs, you just can't jump over it.
Oh!
That was sick. You were talking about that before.
Just talking about that, yeah.
The infinite hits of armor on reaction, and then Justin cluelessly running up.
Voss, you know, he only has 2 hits of armor until he has infinite hits of armor. You gotta watch out for that.
Yep. Justin applying some pressure here. Reset into the command grab, taking a page out of Graf's book here.
Going for the little scratches on that close light. Graf not biting there.
Back throw.
I taught him that.
Armor.
Oh, armor.
No.
That's going to be so much. But the projectile whiffs.
Unfortunate height. Weird spacing on that. Soul Forge up once again. Just going to walk at Justin in this corner. Justin doing his best to escape. Graf gets caught by that far H from Belial and is going to go into that SSBA.
Knocking him up with those kicks. And this is going to do a lot of damage. Not quite going to kill because, again, Vaseraga's got so much health there. And Graf does have 100 meters, so he could get up to some shenanigans right here if he wants.
Could get a little silly.
Tries to go for the projectile. Doesn't quite work out.
Just instead going to go for those.
I think that's going to kill right there. Drops the follow of 2M.
Oh no. One-touch situation on both sides now. Both these characters
this is
are
so
very
scary.
low.
We're in chip range now on Justin. What are we going to see? Oh my goodness, and the U projectile catching the step forward. Justin taking the round, and he's not dead yet.
Not going to be able to armor through that one, unfortunately. Justin running up here with the 2M to take an advantage, trying to push Graf into the corner and not let him get his game plan started. Did you just do minus frame in a DP?
Minus frame in a DP. You got to represent it.
I mean,
if you never represent it, they'll always take their turn after. So I respect it.
Of course. Just think it's funny to see. Either way, good anti-air swipe there from Graf from the stance. Justin getting a hit and just going to go into that SBA. Trying to get a game on the board here and bring us to the game 3, but we'll see if Graf will allow it. Does have the Soul Forge up still.
We'll see here. This pressure from Justin is so suffocating, but Graf is just dealing with it so well.
100 meter available. U-tackle is blocked, and Justin does get a confirm off of it as well. A punish. EX.
Oh, that 2U going into the full combo.
Yeah,
see what happens here.
U fireball quite powerful on Voss, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, the double U fireballs clash with each other.
W fireball.
Tries to go for minus turns and DP again, but Graf will not fall for the same trick twice. And Graf will take it 2-0 over Justin.
Yeah, it's tough there, right? When you're in that kind of situation with Justin. If you give him too much space, not only is there the possibility that he sets up the armor again, but he might just like run at you and kill you, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I find this happens a lot in like these kind of tense situations where you're kind of just like, I don't want to leave this to another neutral interaction. I want to end this right here, right now.
You're leaving it
Run
up
up EXDP.
We're doing EXDP, and if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I just don't want to play the game anymore.
Lay it all on the table. And I mean, to be fair, if it works, right? If that EXDP caught Graf, I'm sure that would have been Justin's game to take.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's the gamble you go for in that kind of, I mean, that's the consequences you accept in that sort of situation. Anyway, see on the replays here
That U Battalion Sphere just putting in such good work for Graf there. Like, it's got armor irrespective of Soulforge, so it doesn't even matter if he's got the Charger 4 or not. Like, if he gets to, like, I think it's like frame 5 or something, he's got that armor, and you just got to deal with it.
Yeah, and I mean, as we saw a lot, there's sort of like two types of characters in Granblue, and I feel like it's exemplified very well by Vaseraga and Belial. Because Vaseraga prefers to use a lot of those different U-normals to do things in neutral. U-Fireball is very strong. It lets you get a stack of Soulforge up. U-Tackle is very, very good for, like, in neutral, as you said, armor irrespective to the Soulforge stacks. Whereas Belial doesn't really, aside from the U-Fireball, doesn't really want to go for a lot of those U options, so you get a lot more of the SBA, SSBA as a combo ender. I think it's interesting to see sort of the two types of characters playing like that.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll see, like, the Brave points just get, like, drained with Belial there because, you know, you're hitting them with that SBA, those SSBAs all the time, and you're just running out of Brave counters, you're running out of Raging Strikes, and suddenly you're taking 50% more damage, and you're like, how did I end up here? And I'm like, oh yeah, he hasn't used any U specials.
Oh yeah, I guess that happens. But yeah, anyway, that is going to be Graf moving on to our
loser semis.
And he's going to fight again.
Animal Lover.
We'll
be seeing the classic Voss Ferry matchup. That's since day one. Those are two vanilla like release characters.
Ferry.
That's the big hulking behemoth that wants to get in, and like the little zoner that wants to keep you out. So we'll see how that goes. But
honestly, I'm not sure who would win that.
I think we're actually going over to winners finals first. We're going to be seeing Kaiina versus Ashuraa, and this is going to be crazy. This is going to be Yuel versus Siegfried. Ashuraa Siegfried, we saw in that earlier set against Risotto, like, just cranks out damage. You do not want to get hit by this man.
I mean, especially Siegfried, a character notorious for just like eating your entire health bar off a really good hit. And then Ashuraa piloting the character very well, playing to his strengths, and then, as I mentioned before, not taking his foot off the gas, not giving his opponent room to breathe.
Exactly.
You gotta keep going, keep pushing your advantage, and then you're going to get that counter hit, and it's just going to be over from there.
Counter hit's inevitable, and like you just need the one.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're going to be going straight into this set right here. And this is going to be good, you know? Like, I'm excited to see this. Will we see the Ottawa home turf defended by Kaiina here, or will we see it taken by Ashuraa?
For sure. I know both of these players play the game a bunch.
Of course, no.
I always see them active in like the Canada Granblue Discord, right?
Always picking for games. That's how you get here.
I see Kaiina super active, and I know Ashuraa is a grinder as well, so can't wait to see how this match turns out. Of course, we are in winners finals, so I do believe that means that this will be a 1-3 instead of a 1-2.
I believe so.
So, you know, a little more action for the people watching.
Oh, yeah. And we're getting straight into it. Skip those intros. We just want to see the action. We got Kaiina versus Ashuraa here. Let's go.
Finals. So far, so good. A great whiff punish there by Kaiina. Going to back Ashuraa into the corner. Caught the backdash with that low. Ooh, and the H follow-up from the stance caught by the jump in as well.
Goes to throw a nice little tech there. And Ashuraa pushed Kaiina all the way to the corner here. Tries to go for the clash, but they both cancel into. Kaiina wins out with that U-Fox Flame.
Yeah. U-Fox Flame is such a powerful tool. It's the plus frame generator. Keeps them standing on count or in combos.
And there it is, yeah. Like right as you said it. Kind of using it for that combo purpose right there.
Yep. It is kind of like a multi-tool in that sense of there's a lot of things you can use it for.
My goodness.
We saw that happen earlier.
Yeah, we saw that. Wait a minute. Kaiina, you're doing that on purpose. Whiffs the Raging Strike, trying to get the Brave counter there and kind of taking full advantage of it.
Sure, running forward, but a good check there by Ashuraa using that Siegfried 2M into the EX Rekka follow-up.
Oh, and I don't think he wanted DP there, but Kaiina definitely taking full advantage of it. Dropping the combo, though.
Caught by the sweep into the EX once again. Big sword slam, big sword slam. Caught by the dash M as well. Siegfried dash M is another... It's definitely one of the longest variants of... A lot of characters have the type of dash M where they'll run forward and they'll stick their sword out and do like a space low. That's usually pretty minus.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like Yuel just did right there.
Like Yuel just did it right there. And I mean, Ashuraa there, just great awareness going for like the double UDPs just to chip him out.
Siegfried does have a very long one though, which was my point. Great check there. Big sword. I feel like a lot of these charged M swords that Ashuraa is going for are missing, but might be a little bit of a timing thing or a spacing thing. Either way, I mean, things are working out, but big charged sword. And those are scary to spot dodge too. Like if he charges it too long or he does like a different version.
Yeah, you're getting owned.
Yeah, for sure. Caught by that stance follow up. Good spacing.
Gets those plus frames off of the I don't know what to call it, like the forward jet move of the stance.
The awesome epic jet move. Anyway, Kaiina looking to close out this first game here. Siegfried stuck in the corner, caught low, but a UDP will catch the backflip follow-up. Kaiina going for a walk under and unable to get anti-air, and Ashuraa gonna bring Kaiina over to the corner now, looking for a chip kill here, maybe. No kill.
Oh no! Wait a minute! Wait! He didn't finish the combo. What are we gonna see?
Oh no! That was insane. DP into DP.
They didn't even clash. They just both went right through each other, and Kaina's looked like it recovered first, but he somehow didn't get the combo pickup there. That's so unfortunate. But Ashuraa taking the first game right there.
Yeah, I mean, certainly it's going to be a tight pickup window after both of them whiffs, so I think he just went for the like far L.
Yeah.
And couldn't really get much else off of it. Good clash cancel into the DP there by Ashuraa, running behind that fireball and taking a lot of screen space. Kaiina looking to get a good jump in here.
And we're going to go be all the way to the corner here with this Siegfried Eureka.
Yep. Caught low with that 2M. Going to be big damage in the corner. Backdash, fully charged, got some plus frames. Kaiina gonna press that brave counter.
Get some plus frames of his own from that U Fox Flame.
Yep.
And I don't know if that Eureka is negative enough to be punishable there, if Kaiina just dropped it. But Kaiina here getting that again. He's making great use of that U Fox Flame. It really is kind of like the multi-tool.
Yeah. In a sense, combo limit hit here. Kaiina just spacing things out. Tries to go for the far H.
Oh my goodness! Great spacing there to deal with that JU like stolen fall by Siegfried.
Yep. Kaiina certainly, despite losing that first game, showing that he is more than capable of winning as well. Up around here and has Ashuraa backed in the corner. BC from Ashuraa trying to get the jump out, but just jab checked by Kaiina on wake up.
Yeah, don't know if instant mash on wake up. It's a strong option in this game because it'll tech your throws too.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe Ashuraa was trying to look to go for a throw there, but the throw protection just let Kaiina hit the button. Either way, Kaiina gets a combo off that U Fox Flame once again. Ashuraa going for the UDP to get out of the corner and back throw into the corner. Kaiina now the one having to defend within the Granblue zone. Plus frames. Tries to go for a bit of a shimmy there, caught by the far L, but no combo.
And there it is, that far M into the U Fox Flame. I feel like the bread and butter of this set right now.
It is a very strong tool, that's for sure. Things are tied up 1-1 now. Of course, again, this is best of 5 first to 3, so.
Oh yeah. So we're still in for a couple more games.
Yeah. See if it'll go the distance. Good backdash round start.
Oh wow!
That was such a
clean pickup. Oh my goodness, the awareness there.
Trying to space things out. Good jump in on the fireball. Running in, tries to backdash to bait the DP, but the UDP moves far enough that it will just catch, and a good mash on that as well.
Nice parry there.
Yeah, Perry gonna just walk Kaiina over to the corner, kind of spacing beautifully around that EX sword, but the sword slam does not hit. And the 2L, I know that there exists a sort of option select kind of against Sieg doing EX Rekka on block, where you do like delay 2L, and it'll like beat like 3 out of 4 of the options, I think. There's some tech like that. I just noticed that he did like the crouch L there.
Yeah, imagine it just loses to the parry, and I feel like that's the option they typically pick the least. So
yeah.
Or at least it's maybe player dependent. I haven't seen Ashuraa pull it out too often, aside from the, you know, the successful one he got earlier that round.
It's a tool in the kit, but it isn't the character. We're going to go over to the corner here with the EX launcher. DP to end things off. Goes for the overhead. Yeah, we're going to be getting a combo here.
And Kaiina here with a big health lead, jumps straight over the fireball.
These jumps
could do a lot of damage.
These jumps have been on point, man.
Oh yeah. Doesn't quite finish the combo there after the wall bounce. Ashuraa here with low health, but now has Kaiina in the corner. This is exactly where Siegfried wants his opponent to be.
Yeah, does a good catch there with the 2L, but unable to get much of a confirm off it. The dash L connects here. Going to be doing a lot of damage.
Going straight into that SSBA for the big damage.
This super does so much damage.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen Ashuraa use any of the 5U stacks to get that damage up at all.
Yeah, fair.
That does so much damage.
I guess it depends on the player, because you are sacrificing your health for a temporary buff, so it might be something, you know, you don't really want to gamble with it, or you don't think it's particularly worth.
True, especially not in this winner's final set against, like, you know, such a good player as Kaiina.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, there are setups to do it within a combo, but it just might not be.
Maybe every bit of health mattered. I mean, he brought that round all the way back from the brink, so.
Yep.
Clearly he sees something in that.
Yeah. Nice little backflip there to dodge the grab. UDP comes out from Ashuraa again. Seems to be one of his preferred ways of getting out of this UL pressure, which in its own right is very scary. The EX Starlit Sky going to carry all the way over to the corner into the combo. And just EX DP on the meaty by Kaiina. And
oh my
great
goodness.
2H.
The double 2H there coming out from Kaiina for that anti-air.
A little bit of a weird spacing to get a pickup, but either way, yep. The JU able to dodge.
Oh no, doesn't get the pickup of the air hit there.
Good tech. It's a tough situation. You could be dead if you get hit here.
Absolutely. With this few Brave points left as well, it's tough.
Trade. Oh, another UDP.
Yeah, Ashura's been very liberal with these DPs this set.
I mean, I can't blame him. The knockdown is nice.
Oh, nice catch on the jump there
yeah.
with the Yuel DP. And Kaiina going up 2-1 right now.
Looking solid. Not letting Ashuraa get away with, like, everything that he's trying to do. And, you know, making it hard to really put the foot on the gas in some situations where he would want to. Great DP there, caught by the low as well. Ashuraa going for the backdash. Someone perhaps did not DC their pad.
You hate to see it.
It happens to the best of us.
We've got TO support on deck though. Shout out to the TOs, always ready.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's understandable. I get it. But please don't forget to DC your pads. I think we're just going to go back to character select and replay.
Yeah, it was the start of the game, so I think looks like they're agreeing to just replay the game from the start there.
Yeah.
But of course, we're going to go DC those pads first. Me personally, I use an adapter, so my pad doesn't even connect to Bluetooth at all. I don't have to deal with that.
Mr. Nintendo Switch Pro controller.
Exposing me live on stream. You know how many people, like, I'll go to an event, I'll bring out my pad with the adapter, and they'll be like, "You use an Nintendo Switch controller?" And I'm like, "Yep, I hear this all the time."
I mean,
and when I see someone else using one, I'm like, "My brethren, there's more of us."
Yeah, I mean, honestly, whatever pad you're the most comfortable with.
It's a good pad.
Yeah.
Not the D-pad. The D-pad sucks, but I don't use the D-pad, so.
Fair enough. All right.
All right, we're getting straight back into it now. Kaiina still up 2-1 against Ashuraa here, and we're just going to be playing as if that didn't happen. All right, let's get right back into this.
So yeah, Kaiina is one game away from being able to proceed into the grand finals of this tournament, but I'm sure Ashuraa will not let that happen easily. A great jump in to start us off over that fireball, and that's one thing that Kaiina has been doing extremely well this set, is knowing when Ashuraa wants to throw that fireball into the neutral and just being able to jump over it and get a punish every time.
Yeah, and especially that Siegfried fireball, such a tall hitbox. It is tough to jump over, so the fact that Kaiina is getting that so consistently is just speaking volumes to his, like, awareness of the situation and exactly how to answer each time.
Yeah, it's going to be big Sieg damage in the corner. The 100 meter is on the table, going right into that SBA. Give me that Brave point.
Yeah!
Kaiina has meter available too, though, so not quite close and shut case for Ashuraa, and there it is.
There's the SSBA draining all the Brave points, and now Ashuraa taking 50% extra damage now. That's so much damage.
A little bit. There's a little bit of damage.
Oh, and the counter hit close heavy. Kind of putting himself on set point right now. Looking to make his way to grand finals, winner's side.
All right, great dash M from Ashuraa. Tries to space out that second one and press after, but you're minus enough that the dash L from Kaiina was enough to catch. That was a great stagger 2L there by Ashuraa. Going for the plus frames, more plus frames. BC spent. Air to air. Fireball goes down.
So oppressive.
Ashuraa going to do his best to walk Kaiina back into this corner. Put a great combo there from Kaiina off of that pickup, or off of that light there. Oh! Clean anti-air on the air stall. Going to be going...
Convert to a full combo here. Nice stuff. And that overhead, not going to quite do it. Doesn't convert there. Kaiina fighting his way out, or Ashuraa fighting his way out with that DP.
Kaiina has 100 meter. You have to be careful now. Caught by the dash M, caught by the dash M again. You're now in the corner. The dash L connects on the side of Ashuraa. Not going to be enough. No pickup off of that EX Rekka.
And both players here are just and that far H.
That was a
catches him. That was full seas.
Beautiful backdash into that far H to close out that round there. Ashuraa not out of it yet.
That's it. That's what you don't want to get hit by.
That's a little bit of damage.
Oh no!
DP. Oh, this is not the best start, perhaps.
Oh, there is. Oh, the double. He wants to do so much damage to this man.
Double up with the 5U. Whiffs the UDP.
Oh, no punish.
Yeah, the dash H not quite connecting for Kaiina.
That's tough. Oh my goodness. Tries to brave counter the Rekka, but Siegfried just backs off slightly when he goes for that that command grab, and suddenly we are tied up 2-2.
Was it the command grab or was it the parry follow-up?
That was a command grab.
Okay, I didn't quite catch it.
I think the spacing was just a little off when he canceled the command grab, and so Siegfried stepped out of the range.
All right, taking a little bit of breather here on that end game screen, but it is now 2-2. So this is the last game in our winners finals. See if Kaiina will take it or if Ashuraa will complete the comeback. Great starter there with the dash H. Gonna give a crouch combo, which
we're going coast to coast right now, all on the ground.
Yeah, we're walking all the way to this corner, and with the DP goes for the meaty. Ashuraa going for that EX DP. Nothing y'all haven't seen before. Pressure with the EX fireball, caught by the stance follow-up H. Caught by the 2M.
Doesn't get a combo off of that counter hit.
I think that Kaiina tried to go for an anti there, but it was a little too late, so he got caught. Oh.
And I think that's going to do it for Kaiina there, taking that round, and now once more on set point in this last game of Winners Finals.
I wonder how many times we've said Kaina's on set point today.
He does that a lot.
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
Good backdash there. Not getting thrown by Sieg, but still going to get walked into the corner. EX Rekka, good challenge on it, and is able to catch the H as well, jumping in and getting a combo. U Fox Flame, going to carry all the way to the corner. Big combo.
And here we go. What's the setup?
That was a good mash. Mashes on the overhead. I like it.
Yes, Ashura's been going for a lot of these just slight crossover JMs.
It's very hard to deal with. You use the momentum from the dash into the neutral jump to just barely inch over them. It's an annoying.
So easy to get caught by.
It's an annoying angle for a lot of characters 2Hs. Oh, the backdash into the overhead.
What are we going to see here?
I like Kaiina waiting there, expecting a DP from
Ashuraa.
Oh my
goodness!
But Ashuraa
doesn't get the
better.
clean hit.
Yeah, no clean hit.
Chip range, and the Rekka is going to take it. And just like that, both players are now on set point. Whoever takes this round will be moving on to Grand Finals winner's side.
Ashuraa clipping with the JH to start us off. Puts himself in a strong position within this corner, waiting for Kaiina to press something. Brave cancel. 2M
catches the backdash there.
The 2M stuffs the backdash follow-up. UDP in neutral. Kaiina now going to get backed into the corner. EX Fireball catches the EX backflip in the jump.
I think that might be it. And that is going to do it. Ashuraa is going to take it 3-2 over Kaiina to advance to Grand Finals winner's side.
Good stuff. Mounting the comeback there. Down 1-2, but not quite out. Ashuraa making it happen.
And we will be seeing more of Kaiina in losers finals for sure. And for now, I think we'll be moving on to
losers semis.
And that's, I believe, that's Graf and Animal Lover?
I believe so.
Yeah,
yes.
so that's VODS versus Ferry. We were talking about that a little earlier, so that's going to be exciting to watch. But yeah, what a good set right there. Just so many times. I mean, like you said, we've been just saying Kaiina's on set point just over and over again. He does that a lot.
Kaiina's on set point. Oh, Ashuraa with a good comeback. Oh, you're just back and forth.
Back and forth.
I mean, it just goes to show that both players are at that level where they're just going blow for blow, you know, making it happen. And Ashuraa is able to come out on top.
It's like every round is just like active adaptation there.
Yeah. And one thing I didn't point out that I liked a lot from Ashuraa in this set is the usage of the Siegfried sweep. Is such a good button, and it's converts
crazy.
into good buttons
Like
as well.
it hits from such a deceptively long range, hits twice. It's just so difficult to deal with.
Combos into EX Rekka, or as you saw, SSBA within the set. You know, it's just a very good option to sort of click out when you're in that range where it would catch.
Yeah, for sure. And no, like the pressure from both players really was just so overwhelming. Like, and you get hit in either case, and you're just like, I'm dead. Because
man, I'm dead.
Like, you know, Yuel maybe not so much of like you think of like as a high damage character, but Siegfried absolutely. You don't want to get caught with like a counter hit close age, or you're like, all right, just end the round now.
Yeah, no,
but
for sure.
Kind of though, like with those optimal combos and the awareness to get just the right spacings at the right times, just definitely could keep up there, but just Ashuraa pulling through at the end.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, one thing I sort of noticed as well, I feel like Ashuraa stopped using DP as heavily toward the end of the set as sort of like an adaptation / mind game of like, you're going to block on every wake up now and I'm never going to DP again type thing,
it's
right?
It's so tricky. Like, it's almost kind of mean, right? To be like, yeah, I'm going to DP every single time. And then it's like, all right, I'm done DPing. But you don't know that.
Yeah. For sure. Either way, that was a great set, and we'll be seeing more of both players coming up. But for now, as said, we do have Graf versus Animal Lover.
Yes, we are now deep into our top 4. And I believe
we just started.
Yeah,
we're deep in the top 8.
We're deep in the top 8, starting that top 4, kicking off with that winners finals. But yeah, how do you think this matchup goes? This Ferry versus VODS. Because it's weird. It's weird. As someone who played VODS on release, not so much now, but
okay.
It's weird.
Intuitive. Oh, there we can see on that replay the great spacing around the Brave counter into the grab follow-up there.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, something right here.
I think this is a button check. I don't think we're playing grab, but
what was I going to say? Like, intuitively, I would want to say that VODS wins the matchup. I feel like as good as Ferry can get with like the zoning, the armor is like low-key kind of insane versus a lot of like her tools are like single hit button, right? So if VODS gets the armor up, like what are you gonna do?
It's true, and especially with the recent changes to both characters, I think that'll make us a lot more interesting.
I think the most realistic situation I can see is if you try to check the armor with like UGG, for example, like something like that, like a multi-hitter that will quickly break it. But aside from that, I think that Ferry will probably struggle a lot with, you know, successfully breaking the armor on VODS. So it'll get to a point where it's like, if VODS can make space to get the armor up, he's just gonna, you know, sprint at you, right? But if Ferry can space well enough that VODS doesn't get you fireball into armor install, and you can stop him like just doing it in neutral with like a far M check, and like you know, all of the stuff you kind of have to be mindful of to not let him get into his win con and just low-key make the game miserable for you, to be honest.
I'm really looking forward to this set. I really want to see how both players play this out here.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like they're already on layer 2 with that start.
Yeah.
Graf immediately throwing out the H projectile, which the melee hit catches Ferry there, and now we're in the corner here.
Yeah, I'm going to get a combo pickup off that as well. Wall bounce with that EX tackle into the armor. Looking good for Graf so far.
I think that's just it for the round. Wait, he drops the combo? But, yeah. I mean, still, even if you're Ferry right now, this is looking pretty terrifying.
One thing that's pretty strong against Ferry is if you shoot a projectile and it has a hitbox before you shoot it, it can catch a lot of her normals. Like,
exactly.
That's one thing that Gran does well into Ferry. If you space at the end of like Ferry's far M and throw your M fireball, the initial hitbox is active for long enough that it can catch a lot of the buttons that she'll try to throw out, sorry, which kind of looked like the same thing that Graf was abusing there.
Yeah, Graf taking that first round. Pretty nice.
There we can see GG goes down, and Animal Lover just trying to play out of spacing to not let Graf ever be comfortable. Good check with that 5L. That far L.
We're seeing it now, like Ferry just with that overwhelming presence, just not letting VODS get anything started. And now what do you do? What do you do when you're VODS here?
Good question.
You have to think about it. You're like, what would I do if I was VODS right now?
I would mash 5L and pray.
And then you get counter hit, and then that's how this happens. The perfect coming out there from Animal Lover.
Yeah, looking quite good. So, you know, maybe after seeing this, I would perhaps describe the matchup as polarizing. I feel like if
for sure
either character gets their game plan started, it could be really hard for the other to do anything. Ferry just backing Vaseraga into the corner, using the armor to regain some space in the neutral, but the sweep catching the charge of the tackle.
Yeah, and the problem for VODS here is that, like, if he does manage to get that armor and he uses it for, like, you know, the steps forward, if he doesn't get anything out of it, like he did there, like, you still lose the armor. And now it's tough.
Not in disadvantage particularly either.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the counter hit there, getting the wall bounce.
Does a good charge with the tackle, but a back throw into the corner. Jump over the U grab as well. That was great punish from Animal Lover. Spinning the BC or the Raging Strike, sorry, to extend. Pressure, and there it is. That U fireball catching the lingering hitbox of the Ferry far normals. Another one.
Yeah, both players are just playing so patient right now. Don't want to make any overcommitments.
Armored up. Just gonna walk forward.
Hey, but you know what? Taking that space is nice, because if you can push Ferry to the corner there as VODS, you know, you're really limiting the space that she can take up. And what a nice command grab there. And suddenly, it's looking like one hit away for Graf here.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't get the armored follow-up there.
Yeah.
The DP works out.
DP able to hit through.
And wait a minute. There's 10 seconds left on the clock.
Doesn't matter, though.
Doesn't matter.
He's going to run forward with that low swipe and catch Animal Lover, closing out that game in his favor.
Graf 1-0 right now.
Of course, since this is still losers semis that we're going back to, this is only a first to two. So if Graf can close out one more before letting Animal Lover really get their game plan started, it might spell disaster. Good extension there, going to go for a big damage into the stack.
And this pressure from Graf is so scary. No! Yeah. He just puts himself out of that throw range there with the pushback from the steps.
Yeah,
and just like that, yeah, Graf is on set point.
It's not like Ferry can really do UDP to react either, because I believe it's only 2 hits at the start.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yep.
That command grab. Rushing forward with unmatched flair.
I think that's the wrong character. Either way, GG goes down now. Animal Lover looking for an opportunity here, but Graf with the EX walk, ever menacing going forward. Ferry does land a sweep here. Gonna go for a bit of a mix. Good block on the overhead, a great guess. Spending a brave point to keep Ferry in that corner, and we're just gonna keep walking forward.
And is that it? I think that's it when going into the SBA here.
Yep.
That's gonna do it. Graf taking that set 2-0 over Animal Lover.
Yeah, very good. I mean, we sort of saw the awareness of both players of the matchup, right?
Yeah.
Like, Animal Lover knows that if you let VODS get started, it's going to be really tough. And then Graf knows that if he has a stack and he's just walking in the face, just stomp, stomp, stomp in the face of Ferry, what can she do?
Yeah, we saw a lot of that from Graf, where he would just, because with the vast stomps, he's got 4 steps and then he stops. And we saw a couple times he would just reset into that and just do another rep of forward. It's so tough for Ferry to deal with there.
He's like, I bet you won't press something. I know you're not going to press something. Try it.
We still saw some nice mix here from Animal Lover with that perfect round.
Yeah, of course. I will say, once the game plan got started, it was good. It was working. It was cooking. But the amount of variables you have to control to make sure that Vaseraga can't get started can be difficult.
Yeah, absolutely.
And especially we saw that toward those latter few rounds when Graf was getting more comfortable with the way Animal Lover liked to play, like he's like, I know you're not going to press. I'm going to keep doing this.
It's so scary. But we'll be seeing more of Graf right here going into Kaiina for losers finals, and the winner of this will be moving on to fight Ashuraa in grand finals.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see this. You know, but if you think about it, both these characters kind of have like unusual defensive options, right? With the Voss has got like the armored walk once he gets the Soul Forge set up, and Kaiina here with the Yuel got that parry in the stance. Yeah, so I wonder how those will interact with each other.
I do want to say one more thing. This is Ottawa's last chance to defend their home turf. Graf and Ashuraa both hailing from Quebec. So if Ottawa wants to defend their title at Tidal Waves 4, it's up to Kaiina to do it here and now.
Oh, are we allowed to lump Ontario in with Ottawa here?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah.
Graf hitting that think taunt. I wonder what your option will be when I start walking towards you.
Vaseraga, the thinking man's character.
Thinking man's character.
All right. We'll be getting into it now. This is first to 3, best of 5. Once again, because we are in the losers finals. The winner of this will get the chance to move on to the grand finals in the loser side to fight against Ashuraa for the title of Tidal Waves 4 Granblue champion. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still got this loser game.
And let's see how this will go here. Graf versus Kaiina immediately starting off, kind of jumping all the way in, pressuring Graf here with that Fox Flame.
Overhead. Stagger 2L into the throw. Standard stuff so far. Graf using a Brave Point to get out of the corner. Just going to walk.
Oh, the infinite armor follow-up. It's so tough.
Yeah, good awareness there of what Yuel wants to do and the reaction to call it out and crush all those hits with armor.
Oh my goodness. Graf is just armoring through all these hits, and despite being at 1 Brave Point left, he is just like taking such a commanding presence right now.
Yeah, for sure. Goes for the projectile. Kind of trying to be tricky with these jump-ins, but desperately does not want Graf to get the stack of Soul Forge. A little too late, though. He does have the stack. Not going to be able to quite get a combo off that, but will get caught by the EX Fireball to close out this first round.
Battle 2. Engage.
And we'll see what both players get up to here in the start of the second round.
Yep, good catch with the sweep there.
Graf taking an early advantage with that Soul Forge. Gets that anti-air slice.
Kaiina with great spacing against that. Graf caught low. Going into a bit of a reset here. And just run up, stagger 2L, but Graf with the reversal grab. No jump from Kaiina. Trying to space around this. Oh, goes under. Fox Flame misses, unfortunately.
And Kaiina here just playing so patiently. Does not want to get caught by anything like that, or else this will happen to you. And I think this might be enough to kill. Not quite.
Not in chip range either. You can take a solid 2 specials, but Kaiina with a very good close H into that SSBA. Going to be a ton of damage because, as I think you were about to say, Graf has no Brave Points.
Graf has no Brave Points, and this is actually looking kind of tough because Vaseraga doesn't really have the greatest options to chip here because his reversal's a command grab. There's no strike there.
For sure. Tries to look for that Fireball, but Kaiina spacing around it. EXDP.
Goodness!
Going straight through that armor. Knows what he's doing. Graf doesn't get the
what a great
follow-up for the infinite armor in time.
Yeah.
Kaiina with great awareness in that round. Going to third round now. 1 round apiece in our first game.
Oh, gets caught with the H follow-up on that walk.
Nice.
This is so much damage.
Yeah, gonna get a great.
Let her go. Oh, into the Raging Strike setup.
The reset.
That was not nice, Graf. You gotta apologize. Graf, apologize, please.
The ground pound coming through that overhead, the secret Voss overhead that no one expects.
It's so funny. I love how he does an entire flip.
All right,
how did he get like that?
That's Graf getting game 1. Graf getting a punish here as well. Kaiina looking to take space. Trying to make something happen. Catches with that far L, but where's that post L?
That's far L.
It is, right? Okay.
Yeah, when he like cups the scythe forward. going to be big damage here from Kaiina, but not so big because, you know, Vas, just a lot of health on the table. You can only do so much to him. And both players now so patient. What are we going to see here? Graf fighting his way out of the corner with that Raging Chain follow-up. Does not get the pickup on the U battalions.
Oh, but a great mash, and this might be it here.
I don't think it's going to quite be enough unless, oh, just not enough.
I don't think Kaiina is for what. I think he still has 2 hits for a chip as well.
Yeah, but oh, that's so tough. That's the second round now where like it looks like it's Graf's game to win and kind of just clawing his way back, taking it.
Yeah. Ooh, good catch on that backflip there with the stance follow up, the swipe to go high.
Oh,
nice
wow,
DP.
Great timing on that DP to get past the armor.
Yeah. Kaiina looking to get in. Good confirm. He's going to try to walk Graf to the corner and then backs up instantly. Expects a little something more, but Graf going for the command grab here. It's okay to reset back to neutral because he gets that good stack of armor.
Oh my goodness, that's the hit you don't want to get hit by, and this is going to be so much damage.
Yeah.
Into the immediate command grab, and just miss spaces, gets caught by the raw Raging Strike, and we are going into super. Graf, again, no more Brave points. He uses them all on Brave counter because, you know, VODS doesn't have the best defense otherwise.
Well, I mean, it's also kind of tough when SSBA is going to take away 2 of your crystals.
Exactly.
Either way, though, that was very good from Graf there. Gonna block the safe jump, and then after Kaiina jumps again, expecting the reversal grab, that's when he actually reversal grabs.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Very good stuff there. Caught by the dash L. Now Kaiina in the stance, gets the conversion. Trying to walk Graf over to the corner with some plus frames. Good tech on the throw. You fireballs out.
Step, 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 step.
You can see by the follow-up that Graf did there, he was trying to react to the Yuel EXDP.
Oh, yeah.
Overhead.
Low.
Go low. Overhead again.
Overhead, it's plus frames. And there is the counter hit, close heavy. This is going to be so much damage. I don't think this is going to quite kill because, again, Vaseraga, a beefy boy.
Yeah.
Kaiina does not even go into super there.
Gonna keep the meter for U specials. You Fox Flame.
Oh my goodness, this is going to do so much damage here.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to quite kill.
Tries to backdash, but isn't quite able to make it out of the threat range of the boss. Good spacing around that U fireball as well, and that will catch.
Yeah, gets caught in the air by that far M. It is air unblockable.
And honestly, I must say that was a much needed game for Kaiina in this losers finals. Going down 0-2 never feels good, right? So to be able to tie it up 1-1 off the back of a close game like that gives you so much more room to work with and more breathing room.
You got the momentum to work with now. Now let's see if you can take it all the way to a set win.
Sure. Look for that close H there. Armor through. Oop. You scoop. Gonna get that hit into the Soul Forge. Kaiina catches low though. Walking Graf to the corner. Goes for the throw. Good tech.
Oh, wait a minute.
This is gonna not break through because Vas does the follow-up with infinite hits of armor. Oops. Not quite ready for that. A little bit of a weird cross up there.
Here on one Brave point.
Yeah.
Gets caught in the U fireball startup.
Caught low.
Oh, and it's invincible!
You know, I guess best way to not let Yuel get plus frames, you know, just invincible.
Reversal.
Reversal through it.
You don't need to hold that.
All right, good punish there on the tackle, getting a counter. I guess that's not a punish then. Either way, close H. Connects. Gonna get a big corner combo here. DP into the stance.
Mix here, goes overhead, doesn't get a combo.
Yeah, no counter hit equals no combo, but that's still fine. We're making space. Gets caught by the grab. Looking for something here.
Plus frames into the low.
Throw again. Good block by Graf. Good patience. You gotta have to contest at some point, but
it kind of does not want to let Graf have this game, so he is going all in on the pressure here. Graf fighting his way out though.
Graf trying to space around whatever Kaiina is trying to press. Good throw.
Oh, and there's the U Battalion Sphere coming out. This is going to do so much damage. I think this might kill, actually, into another U Battalion Sphere, and that's going to do it. Graf moves the set up to 2-1.
Yeah.
Believe in victory. Battle.
And let's see, Graf just needs one more game to move on to Grand Finals to face off against Ashuraa.
All right, great check there with the close out, or far out rather. Kind of running up, looking for some sort of opportunity, trying to not let Graf get anything started. That was a great reaction to spot dodge.
Oh wow, the invincibility of the H backdash there, dodging the 2U.
Yeah. Of course, Graf knew that Kaiina was going to try something there, so he went for the U grab and caught Kaiina. All right, U Fox Flame. We're going over to the corner. EX Starry Sky, Starlit Sky.
All right, what are we going to see here? Oh, what a backdash on that grab, but does not get a full combo off of it. And here comes that U grab for the reversal. What are we going to see here? Another grab coming out from the steppies. This is so tough right now for Kaiina. Does not want to go down around and send Graf up to set point.
It's okay. Can't focus on that right now. Got to focus on every neutral interaction here. Graf with the EX tackle startup will catch Kaiina. And now he is on set point.
Kind of going to have to find an option to answer all this armor, all this damage. It's tough.
Sweep not quite connecting. Graf with good match out. The grab, armor up. U Fireball connects.
And that's going to be a wall bounce for so much damage. Graf has Kaiina in the corner here. What a frame kill. And I think that's going to do it right there.
Yeah, Kaiina trying to use that reliable, brave counter to make it out of the corner, but no can do. Vas just puts on the pressure. Graf knows exactly what's going on.
And Graf ending it off with a perfect, moving on to fight Ashuraa. In Grand Finals, we have a Montreal Grand Finals for Granblue.
This is true. Ottawa has been defeated. I guess we'll see, though.
Yeah, this is going to be a crazy set, though, I know. But
I'm not sure how much. Also, I think Graf isn't from Montreal. I'm pretty sure he's from Quebec. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, no, what a great set there from both players. Kaiina was definitely playing very well, but you know, just those answers are so difficult to find to that Voss armor, especially when you're this deep in the bracket.
Yeah.
You're like, any one mistake is absolutely going to get capitalized on, and Graf made sure that Kaiina knew that.
Yeah, I mean, you could see, like, Kaiina certainly wasn't playing poorly to any extent of the word, right?
Not at all.
Spacing very well around, like, those U fireballs, you know, getting the punishes whenever he could, getting the stagger pressure, but I feel like it was really difficult to open up Graf in a meaningful way.
Yeah, definitely. No, like Graf, again, even though Vaseraga has that, like, you know, below average offense, he was using his tools, like, very smartly, like, as we saw right there with that U battalions as a sort of Abare tool.
Yeah.
Just so smart at all times, like mixing up his options between Brave Counter or U battalions or some other armored move or just a straight mash or throw tech or whatever. Like, you know, it was just so difficult.
Yes. For sure.
And what a great you know, end to this set right here with that frame kill to get the plus frames off the close heavy and managing to, you know, it's just so much crazier that, you know, Graf against Kaiina, you know, such a strong matchup, and yet he was able to close it out with a perfect, just like photo finish.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the epitome of what he had been doing all set, right?
Oh, yeah.
Getting that Voss ball rolling and just steamrolling through the rest of that round.
It's like just push it down the mountain, let the gravity roll. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's the strength. But
and I think we'll be starting up in just a moment here. Graf versus Ashuraa. Almost said Ottawa.
that was last set.
Graf versus Ashuraa in Ottawa.
Yeah.
We're at Tidal Waves 4, and this set is going to determine who will be your Tidal Waves 4 Granblue Fantasy versus Rising champion. Let's get it on! We are going to let the intros rock here.
Yeah. Just a reminder to all y'all watching, if you didn't know, since Graf is coming from the loser side of the bracket, he has to win not one set, but 2 sets to claim the throne here. So it's going to be tough playing into Ashuraa, but we'll see if he can make it happen. Let's go.
Let's see this happen.
All right, armor up already. Ashuraa with a good jump in so far. Plus frames.
That fireball dissipating just before it reached Voss, newly nerfed.
All right, good air stall with the JU. Trying to walk him into the corner now. The throw connects.
And one thing I've noticed from watching Ashuraa play his previous set is that when he does that that wreck on you in the corner, it's just so scary because it feels like he's always right.
Yeah. Graf using the tackle to get out of the corner.
Oh my goodness, he had time to block in between armoring the first hit of that DP.
Yeah. Great knowledge from Graf there. Gonna build enough for the SBA. Gonna send it.
Not gonna get the clean hit though.
It's okay. Still getting big damage either way.
Oh, this is gonna armor through, but he won't be able to punish. I've played this matchup. Yes, Siegfried there with the SSBA just goes right through, and Voss has no option to just quickly side switch. And all of a sudden, like both players here are so low, and that Siegfried fireball is gonna blow right through Graf, taking the first round of the set.
All right, round 2. Great jump to start us off, going straight over the sword slam. And great armor through that JU as well. Not going to try to anti-air when you can just armor the jump in and instead punish on the ground.
Yeah, and I think it'll be really interesting to see how Ashuraa responds here to this this armor that Voss has, because it feels like it's going to stop him from doing a lot of the options that we've seen work for him in the past few sets.
Yeah, jump over the U fireball. But Voss does have the Soul Forge up.
Gets caught jumping with that H follow-up to the Rekka. Walking out of the corner here, but back throw right back in.
Look at the patience. Both players are almost daring each other to do something. You know, Ashuraa, I'm sure, is scared of that reversal command grab. Graf, you know, there's a ton of things you have to watch out for.
There's a ton of things to be scared for about Siegfried, yeah. And I think this is going to do it here for Ashuraa, taking the first game with the SSBA finish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, especially when you're in the corner versus Siegfried, right? It's a whole different game. You have to be careful for, you know, throw reset. If you get clipped, he's going to go into a full combo and probably blow you up anyway. So it's tough, but that is Ashuraa going up one game.
Yeah, the way you defend against Siegfried in the corner is just not let him push you in the corner in the first place.
For sure. That was a great check with the long 2M into the EX Rekka. Good spot dodge on the plus frames from the sword slam as well. Will get checked by the fireball.
Oh, that's going to be such a good hit for Graf, converting into a full combo here with that Raging Chain.
Seems to be a pretty consistent answer to the air stall from Ashuraa. Good block on the low there by Graf. Caught by the sweep follow-up. And the 2M once again, showing its worth time and time again.
Oh
Close
my
H.
goodness, that is a big counter hit that's going to do so much damage. I think this might kill with the U specials, ignoring the scaling.
Yeah.
That is going to do it for Ashuraa, taking that round.
Very good punish there. And, you know, I feel like you see it a lot once you get deep within the layers of Granblue. You just sprint in their face and do 5H, and it, or like close H, and it just catches something they press, and you get a billion damage off of it.
It's tough, yeah.
Ashuraa calling out Vaseraga's defense.
Oh my goodness.
All right, the 2M connects once again into the EX Sword Slam.
Here comes U battalions into a combo.
Getting out of the corner with this one. Good spacing around that dash M from Ashuraa. But the command grab connects. Ashuraa waiting. Gets caught by the steps.
Nice plus frames there on that close light. Being wary of whatever Ashuraa could do out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't know if that's going to catch in the air. He does! And that is going to be so much damage. Graf taking that round with a clean anti-air SBA. What a cool super animation, by the way. I want to glaze that for a moment. He's so cool.
Certainly a good reaction, because we've seen a lot of the time Ashuraa really likes these sort of jump resets on his pressure, where by the time you realize he's in the air, it's almost too late to press 2H. With
the
super,
button. Though, has got that invincibility. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, and even then, it was super close to the ground. Ashuraa happy to just do stagger, peppering Graf with lights and just walking him over to the corner. EX DP to keep in the corner, but the U grab goes through that close H.
And Ashuraa just coming right out with that Rekka.
Overhead, not blocked. Okay, resets the situation a little now. Graf able to get a hit in. U fireball not quite going to work there.
Ashuraa making liberal use of these projectiles to keep Graf at bay.
For sure, caught by the Rekka follow-up. Ashuraa spacing around this 2M once again. Seems to be one of his most valuable combo starter tools in terms of being in the corner.
Oh, and there it is with the U follow-up. Does not get the combo to finish, but there is the far light going to knock Ashuraa out of the air, and Graf ties things up 1-1 right now.
There was a really good check there. Seeing the jump, it was kind of unfortunate that I wasn't able to get the kill off of the U fireball itself. But
yeah, he didn't have the cooldown for the H steps.
Able to restabilize the situation either way and take the game for himself. 1-1 now. Great spacing there by Ashuraa to start us off here.
Nice throw out of the steps.
Yeah.
And they charged battalions there, blown right through with that armor from the Soul Forge.
Once again, charge tackle seems like a new question that Ashuraa looks to need to find an answer to.
I think we're going into super here. No, we're not. We're going to Soul Forge.
Yep. Gonna take the stack and save the super for a rainy day. Perhaps you might need a U fireball in neutral or something.
And there it is. How did you know? Isn't able to confirm the kill off of it, but does a good chunk of damage. And now Ashuraa has Graf in the corner.
Yeah.
What'll it be?
Clipped by the H follow-up, that Rekka, unfortunately, but Graf just gonna try to walk out.
And great awareness from Graf there to hold the L follow-up on the steps there just for a moment to make sure that he caught Ashuraa and that he didn't jump over it cleanly.
Yeah, great whiff punish on that dash M there. Armor through. Graf is looking good right now. EX Fireball loses to the Sieg EX Fireball though. Ashuraa almost got some
armor
breathing,
there.
Almost got some breathing room, but Graf going right back into things. There's that charge tackle again. Ashuraa seems to be holding that a lot. U fireball combo.
Charged close heavy. I've never seen that in a combo. Graf inventing new ways to harm his opponent right now.
Brave cancel just into the light auto combo, and that's going to be the grab.
And what happened to the momentum? Graf is suddenly up 2-1 in this grand final set. He's still going to have to win 2 sets in a row to take this, but I feel like that game went by so much quicker than the previous 2.
Nah, for sure. I completely agree. Graf looking like he's just taking full control of this game right now. Ashuraa going to take a minute, take a sip of water, of course.
Shout out to water.
Shout out to water. You got to do that. Take a minute, take a deep breath, drink some water, stabilize, and get right back into it with a new frame of mind.
Absolutely.
Good check on the tackle with the L fireball there. Stagger into the throw. Gonna get some more offense. Tries to throw Graf, but Graf waking up with the U command grab will be invincible. Caught by the steps. Soul Forge back on the menu. The roll from Ashuraa is caught by another stomp.
I can almost feel like the desperation in Ashuraa's actions here, just trying to figure out anything to get through that armor, and it's just not working out here.
Yeah, and Graf really, really looks like he's found his stride in this set.
Absolutely.
Oh, good air-to-air and a good pickup afterwards as well. Ashuraa gonna walk Graf all the way to the corner and get a throw. Safe jump with the JH. Gonna get some pressure going as well. Caught by the 2M. That's been a very good button that Ashuraa has been using a lot in this set.
Ashuraa with the 100 meter here, and Graf at low health. Definitely going to confirm into a super here if he gets the chance. Or just goes into the Raging Chain and finishes it off like that. And we got the achievement. Shout out.
Yeah. Ashuraa with a perfect there, though. Maybe that water really did help.
You never know.
Of course, even if Ashuraa is to lose this set, there still is another set to play around with and, you know, adapt.
That DP just has so many invuln frames, manages to blow through Voss's armor there.
Yeah. Caught by the EX steps again. Voss with the armor up. 2M catches the U fireball. So Graf does lose out on that meter. Throw from Ashuraa. Gonna go in, baits a throw there.
Another
by
JU.
Graf. Yeah. More JU. Alright, gets the knockdown with the EX Rekka. What are we doing? Going for a little bit of a fake jump there. No anti-air. Ashuraa just trying to make Graf whiff something so he can hit this 2M into the corner combo, especially with 100 meter.
And Graf's got that Soul Forge up, but Ashuraa has got that 100 meter, can spend it however he wants.
This might be dead.
I think this is dead with the Raging Chain follow-up, and just like that, Graf lands the bracket reset.
Yep. With a strong 3-1 in this set. Graf resets the bracket. So we are going to our grand finals reset. Both players are back to 0. From here, first to 3 decides the tournament.
We'll see how this goes down. Ashuraa here just trying to get Graf in the corner, make a mistake, get counter hit some sort of way, but Graf holds true.
Charge tackle.
What a beautiful spot dodge there
yeah.
on that battalion. So you can charge that for so long, but you can't charge it forever. So that was great awareness from Ashuraa to know exactly when to let it rip.
Yeah, for sure. There's the counter from Ashuraa as well. Knowing that Graf is going to try to press, Graf going for the U reversal command throw once again. Invincible, and Ashuraa did not jump it. Fireball catches the U Rekka. Ashuraa seems to be just clicking all the cooldowns, trying to make something work in this neutral. The U
doesn't get the Raging Chain follow-up.
U Fireball comboed off a trade, but yeah, unfortunately, no follow-up with the Raging Chain.
Wait a minute, what?
A little bit of a strange interaction there, but Ashuraa able to fully capitalize off of it, knows what he's doing, able to go into that SSBA, going to take the round for his own.
That's so unfortunate for Graf there, but Ashuraa going to take the first round of the bracket reset.
Battle 2.
All right, caught low. Good start for Graf. Ashuraa trying to spot dodge a follow-up, but Graf holding on to that a little longer. Caught by the fireball. Soulforge goes down. EX fireball in the neutral. Ashuraa looking for something, but it gets caught.
And here comes the U battalions into a full combo. This always does so much damage. Gets up that Soulforge once more. Oh my god, what happened there? The trade with the counter hit.
Yeah, a little bit of weird dash H trading with whatever Ashuraa pressed. Either way, good confirm, getting the Raging Strike, Raging Train off of that 2L.
Graf here has only 1 point remaining and does not block the Raging Strike. This is going to be a lot of damage here.
As soon as you pointed it out.
Commentator's curse. Oh, but spot dodges that one. Ashuraa getting a little too ahead of himself, trying to go for another one. But Graf's like, you just showed me that one. I'm not going to fall for it again.
Lightning does not strike twice for Graf. Caught by the dash M round start. Great tech. Good spacing around the EX Sword Slam. And blocks the dash M once again. Good combo. Going to go into the Soulforge here.
And an anti-air. So much damage, but he doesn't have the cooldown for the step, so he can't capitalize off of it.
Yep. Ashuraa trying to catch Graf.
He's running away!
Where are you going, bro? Come back here. All right. Soulforge up once again. Tanking, using it to tank through that fireball. More fireballs where that came from, but a good check with that far L.
All right, what do we see here? Graf's got a big health lead. He's got the Soulforge, but Ashuraa got that 100-meter. You can never count Siegfried out.
Yeah.
And here comes the super. He can't punish this.
Yeah, does kind of just like blow through the armor a little bit. Not as much damage as you'd expect from that SSBA, but you know, you do what you got to do to get out of the corner. Good spacing around that U invincible grab. But there it is.
Graf taking the first game of the bracket reset with that step into the slice.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, great spacing around the EX Sword Slam. Again, the armor goes down and a punish from Graf. Good jump from Ashuraa. Using the light staggers to back Graf into the corner here. And a great counter hit there with the 2M. Going to be a big combo. Ends with the Sword Slam. U reversal command grab once again. Putting in a lot of work for Graf this set.
Graf just buffering that input for the down steppies. Wait until he sees something he can react to.
Yeah, and there's armor through the EX Sword Slam once again. Tries to tackle through the fireball, but Ashuraa is ready with a spot dodge. Gets a punish off of it.
Another spot dodge at his plus.
Another command grab.
And with Ashuraa here going for the 5U. Oh, armor's right through. It takes less damage for it.
Yeah, it leaves both of them in sort of a weird situation, but oh, not going to get a punish with the JU. DP is baited.
Tries to go for the close heavy, but gets far heavy instead. That's so unfortunate. Graf almost getting chipped out here. But that U fireball is going to go all the way across the screen in record time to take the round for Ashuraa.
Yeah, and of course you can't spot dodge in the air, so you're going to get chipped out by that U fireball. Good reaction by Ashuraa. All right, fireball. Graf walking his way out of the corner, but Ashuraa with the EX DP. The backdash to try to bait the throw from Graf.
Going to go for the Raging Strike. Just delete one from both of their bars.
Ashuraa had meter to do the follow-up, but Graf believed that he would not, and successfully calls out his bluff, saving one more of these the crystals. Brave crystals, brave points.
Oh, nice 2M there.
Yeah, good catch. Ashuraa gonna build the meter.
I don't think this quite kills, actually. Voss got a lot of health. Actually, it might. It's gonna be close.
I think
there we go.
Yep. Ashuraa gets one on the board again. Able to take a game still. Signs of life.
And we are 1-1 in this bracket reset right now. See, taking another sip.
Gotta stay hydrated. All right, game 3. Good punish by Graf so far. Tries to armor through the fireball. Just gonna walk forward. Catches the jump from Ashuraa. Catches the jump again. Spot dodge on that and armors through the dash M with the steps. Ashuraa now backed into the corner.
Ooh, catches that.
Yep, the UDP is baited and a sufficient punish comes out by Graf. Armor stacks back up. Ashuraa trying to roll through, but Graf being patient and waiting. Catches Ashuraa. It's gonna be big damage.
Just so clean how he ends it with the link into that M command grab.
Yeah, for sure.
Ashuraa here gets a huge counter hit, and this is going to be doing a lot of damage. Bring Graf all the way to the corner, gets that throw, and this is exactly where Ashuraa wants Graf to be right now.
Yeah, it was good awareness there for sure. You command grab. Once again. The armor through. EX Fireball from Siegfried wins.
See what we got here. No cooldown on the side of Graf for the steppies. Tries to go for the Brave counter, but Siegfried leaps right over him.
Yeah, unfortunately that Brave counter misses. Ashuraa close to getting this round. Punish with the 2M.
Oh my goodness! Does not have the meter to follow up though.
Okay, more U Fireball. Far H catches a sword slam with the tackle. It's looking tough now.
In chip range, and that L Fireball is going to do it for him. Both players tied up in rounds and games here. 1-1 apiece.
Yeah, looks like this is the breaking point. Ashuraa just standing still, being very patient, but the jump gets caught. Graf paying way more attention to it, knowing Ashuraa loves that as an option. Still getting a jump out, but can't get the confirm into the EX Rekka. Good spot dodge by Graf there. Walking forward, marching forward. Good spot dodge.
What are we going to see here? There's so much pressure on the table right now.
Oh, into the grab. Armor goes up. Into the neutral. The fireballs clash. Gets caught by the far M.
This could be it soon for Graf if he lands one more good hit here. Ashuraa got a lot of life to chew through, but Siegfried's especially good at chewing through life, so.
Oh, and the armor through the EX Sword Slam almost is enough. Ashuraa with an empty jump into the throw.
No! This is going to do so much damage, but he got the combo! What's going on? Tries to go for the parry. Into this. What's going to happen? Does not hit through behind. And the 2U is going to take it for Graf, going up 2-1 in the bracket reset.
Such a tough situation there. Ashuraa on top of things, going for the empty jump back throw, and then getting a big hit, but not able to bring it home there.
Yeah, a lot went awry for both players there.
And now Graf.
Oh my god, into the wall bounce is going to do so much damage.
Armor through, but there's enough hits on that EX Fireball to hit Voss out of what he was doing.
It's going to be a lot of damage. It's not going to be quite enough to kill, but that command grab is going to do it. And just like that, Graf is now on tournament point.
From the loser's side, Graf threatens to take the entire thing if Ashuraa cannot take this game here and now. The stagger 2Ls. Tries to go in with the EX Rekka. Fireball catches Voss, but a good check with the 5L. EX Fireball whiffs. Ashuraa just trying to wait outside of Graf's range, and a good 2M into EX Rekka will land a decisive hit. U Fireball gets armored through.
Goes for the parry follow-up, but Graf does not bite. Tries to go for the double shimmy there.
Trying so hard to bait the throw, but a good confirm off of that 2M is going to go into that SBA.
And I think this is going to do it for this round.
Yeah, should be more than enough. Ashuraa fighting back. See if he can get this round and then perhaps this game to tie things up 2-2. Or Graf will take it here and now.
See what happens. Tries to go for the anti there with the H-fall, but doesn't quite land. Oh, Graf delays his wake up, doesn't have to hold the plus frames on the charged 2-1-4.
Good reaction, gets a punish. Only close L, but gonna spend a Raging Strike.
Got that Soul Forge back up.
Yeah, charges through, catches with the far M. It's gonna be a big corner combo here.
Combo extensions here, and we're going right back into the Soul Forge.
Oh, with the Soul Forge! And he's going to go into the super. Graf is going to take it 3-1 over Ashuraa, and he will be your Tidal Waves for Granblue Fantasy versus Rising champion.